morning, turned on the news. Another leftist rally with their matching tattoos. They got blow-up animals and rainbow capes, superhero cosplay, and a bunch of sad sack betas in tights and face paint, blue-haired Karen screaming at the sky while some washed-up wedding singer belts imagine and starts to cry. They don't know what they're protesting, they just know they're mad. Marching for 12 straight hours like it's gonna fix the world, oh how sad. From defund the police to free Palestine, they scream at the clouds all day and wonder why nothing's changed. It's the dumbest damn circus that I've ever seen. A bunch of ignorant socialists living in a fever dream. They got signs saying eat the rich while wearing 300 jeans, do demanding 25 minimum wage for a job they've never seen. They block the interstate for climate change, glue themselves to the road, then cry when the cops show up and say time to go home. Beta males nodding along like good little boys, while their girlfriends stream fascist at the mailman delivering toys. They don't know what they're protesting, they just know they're mad. Marching for weeks on end like it's gonna fix the world, oh how sad. From no kings to no borders, from pronouns to Palestine, they're out there every weekend wasting everybody's time. It's the dumbest damn circus that I've ever seen. A bunch of blue-haired socialists lost in their own wet dream. They've been at it since Floyd, through Dobbs and through Gaza. Still don't have a clue what the hell they're even hollering for, y'all. 1 week it's save the turtles, next week it's burn it all down. Honey, pick a lane before you run that whole parade into the ground. They don't know what they're protesting, they just know they're mad. Long days, long weeks, still nothing good ever comes from there. Blow up giraffes, blue hair and beta males in tow. It's the saddest damn circus that this country's ever known. So keep marching in circles, keep screaming at the sky, while the rest of us are working, y'all just look stupid. And that's no lie.
I think everything's working. Now everything's working. Hello, everybody. This is the Sights and Sounds of Earth. My name's Ian, and of course, we are back tonight. Our primary focus tonight is Newark, New Jersey, where we've got a large protest in progress right now in front of the Delaney Center. And that's going to be in Newark, New Jersey, where there's been some news over the last few hours that the ICE agents are going to pull out of the area, and the state police is going to come in, and they're going to take over for a while, and we'll see how that goes. I will admit I've watched this now for 2 nights intently on here, and I feel, and you know, I'm the first one to call out cops when they're unconstitutional or when they're being too aggressive. I thought the cops were being very calm. They did surge into the crowd when there was see, they stand there, things get thrown at them, and you don't see that. You know, they're standing there, people are getting all in their face and everything, and then things start getting thrown. You don't see that. But one of them will see who threw it, and he will lunge after that person because he now has a charge for that person. Look, they're not getting on these guys for blocking the streets. They're being very cool about most things. But when you start throwing things at them, they have to act. And so anyway, that's what we're doing tonight. This is the Sights and Sounds of Earth. My name's Ian, and we are broadcasting live worldwide on YouTube, the world's largest broadcast platform, and we're broadcasting on Starship Adventures. Starship Adventures, the channel on YouTube. You can find us now on just about all the different social medias. We're getting all that integrated and everything. So there we go. This is another crazy night here. This is going on right now. I'm endeavoring to make sure that each thing that I'm showing is live. There was arrests last night and the night before, and it's been kind of a mess down there. I do have regular news and other stuff that we'll get to if we can get to it. We're going to see how this goes for right now. There we go.
There we go, you guys. I say screw you guys.
All right, so I wanted to get my my screen back up here. All right, there we go. All right, guys, and yes, I am, as always, or as most of the time anyway, I am broadcasting live tonight from Starship Studios in North Fort Myers, and we've got the full broadcast center, or we've got this half of the broadcast center in full force here, and we are monitoring for anything that's going on. Did take a power hit today while I was at work. Came in and everything was down. My Broadcastify feeds and everything was down. So it took me a while to get everything back up again, and then that ran me short. Also, one of my apps has quit working. The one that makes the grids, it's quit working. I let the app try to fix itself twice. It couldn't do it. So I don't know what. I'll just have to recompile it again and see what to do. I've got my original instructions for it. Anyway, I made a thumbnail tonight that's a little different, but it's pretty cool. It shows all the different things that are going on right now. Well, it shows a bunch of dinosaurs protesting. Anyway, whatever. Yep. So welcome everybody. We are tonight covering, for the most part, we're going to be covering the protests that are going on all over, but mostly just tonight so far. Last night, we were told they were going on in Portland, but every time when I did get a view from Portland, there was nobody there. So I think that this is a different deal here. There's something weird going on with these protests. The people protesting, it's a different group. It's a different group. You know, you could tell when it's the morning folks come out. That's your teachers union people, your retired teachers, you know, and then the afternoon people when they come out, the evening people, you get your Portland protesters. They all show up in blow up costumes, and there's a bear that's going back and forth and a washed up wedding singer, and they've got all kinds of. It's kind of a party. I'm sure they got a beer on tap somewhere, and that's going on. That's how Portland protests. Now in Jersey, it's a little more in your face and a little more personal. Lots of arm locking, lots of stoic faces last night over the last 2 nights, and I've noticed just 2 completely different kinds of people protesting. And I don't know if that's just East Coast, West Coast, or if that is something in fact different, like maybe these people are being paid and the people in Portland are doing it more like a university project or something. There's a lot of live broadcasting, but not as much as you would think. This crowd of maybe 500 or so people, I would expect 10 or 20 or 30 YouTube streams coming out of there, and there's about 4. Some of what you're looking at is coming from other social media as well. That's why I take some of these split screens. Yeah. So Yeah, this is the Sights and Sounds of Earth. For those new folks joining us, we are on here live just about every night. I try to do every night of the month. Every now and then there is a night off for this or that, but for the most part, I'm always here. And we do at least 2 hours, normally 2 hours of news a night. We do just about everything in here from politics, but we really try to stay heavy on the science. We do a lot of different things, ham radio, space weather, storm chasers, police actions. We cover anything that's breaking live, tanks that are about to explode, whatever it is. Last night at one time, we were covering the explosion. Thanks to my moderators and my viewers telling me about things while I'm talking and not paying attention. We were able to cover last night the Delaney Center riots that were going on last night with the arrests and everything. We were also simultaneously able to cover a rescue that was going on in Texas on a fair ride, 100 feet in the air over Texas soil. And then we also were covering live the explosion of the Blue Origin rocket, the Glenn, that exploded on Launch Pad 36 last night during the show. So we had a lot going on last night. It was a crazy night on the show. I do appreciate everybody that came in last night and made us your evening entertainment. Anyway, here we go tonight. Just so you know, our shows are always provided in this format. It's a multi-screen format. If you're watching on your phone, I'm sorry, but this is not designed to be watched on phones. I apologize. You can scrunch in your phone. A lot of phones, if you full screen, you can scrunch in and you can see the different screens and you can zoom into different screens. Yes, we actually, it's a joke, but we call this ADHD TV, or ADD TV, however you want to do it. Yep, it's a lot of fun. Please check back, give us a sub and a thumbs up. We really would appreciate it. But like I said, we've been a channel 6 years here, and we've got nearly 27,000 subscribers. And nightly news is what we do. I work in terrestrial radio. I produce a very successful conservative talk radio show here in Fort Myers. And then as soon as I get off work, I come home and I crank this baby up, and here we go. This is the Sights and Sounds of Earth right here on Starship Adventures. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And especially if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It makes a big difference. And also, then you'll start seeing what we're doing. This may be something you're interested in. A lot of nights we do crazy stuff. We do paranormal things. We do UFOs and ghosts. I like to do interesting topics. And I like science, paranormal, and I also am very fond of terrestrial weather, space weather, and then, of course, on top of that, we do the politics of the day as well. And so it gives us a fairly well-rounded show. Some nights, like tonight, we're going to be focusing on the Delaney riots. Yes, I just made that up, and I like it. Do you like that, the Delaney riots? It's either that or the Newark riots. I didn't know, which sounds better. Last night, was there a riot, or was it peaceful resistance, or was it civil unrest? What do we call it? What was last night? They were throwing things at cops. They were not letting traffic through. They were causing all kinds of trouble. They were shoving back when the cops were shoving them. And they were spray painting, lots of graffiti. There was lots of damage, lots of debris. Was it a riot last night and the night before? It depends on how you define it. It was so close that I'm going to tell you I define it as a riot without any serious injuries, but a riot nevertheless. But I'm sure most people on the other side would disagree with me and say this was just civil unrest, and the cops were the ones actually being aggressive. And see, that's what happens. The people in the crowd start throwing things at the cops. Then the cops have to do something. They're standing there having shit raining down on them. And who knows with these idiots, it might actually literally be shit raining down on them. And what are they supposed to do? They have to see who's throwing. As soon as one of them gets eyes on who's throwing, they rush into the crowd, they grab the guy. That's what's going on. When you guys see this happening, that's what's going on. So make no mistake, they're not just bum rushing the crowd to be assholes in most cases. I'm not ruling it out because cops can be jerks sometimes, but let's face it, these guys are in a tough situation. Let's see how it handles tonight. We had the ICE agents, which were dressed in what I call battle dress sloppy, out there last night. Every one of them had on a different shirt. Every one of them had on different color pants. They looked like a ragtag group of fugitives themselves. They look like some contractors working in Iraq. But anyway, they were out there guarding the front of their building last night, and I felt they did a fairly good job at restraint. They could have went medieval on these bastards last night, but they didn't do it. It could have been a lot worse. But see, they don't want the negative media right now, and I don't blame them. I don't want them to get the negative media right now. So there you go. Let's see what happens tonight. First of all, there's a lot more people tonight. I judged it at about 100 2 nights ago, maybe 300 last night, 100 to 200 the first night, 2 nights ago, say 200 to 300 the next night. Tonight, I'm looking at 400 or 500 people out here. This is a big crowd tonight. Remember, the ICE agents have been bussed out today. Supposedly, I have no confirmation that this happened, but this is on several media sources. They were apparently bussed out today. And they were replaced by state police and state troopers or state police, whatever they call them there in Jersey. I know they got Hitler-looking uniforms, but they're going to be the ones that are out guarding. I don't know what is it with some of these Northeast states. They dress their cops up like little Nazis. I'll never understand that. It's like, look, I like a sharp uniform. Okay, I spent many years supervising troops wearing uniforms, and when I say troops, I mean firefighters. And I've spent many years shining badges and pressing pleats, and it really upsets me when I see how sloppy cops have gotten in their daily dress. But what really upsets me is sometimes when I see these Jersey troopers, and it's usually way up in the Northeast. It's like this. They got the belt across. They got the whole shiny belt thing. They got the pants with the pouches on the side. They look like riding pants. They got the tall boots. They got the Gestapo hats. And it's like, what are we doing, guys? I don't like them dressing up like soldiers, and I also don't really like them dressing up like Hitler and Nazis either. But I also don't like them looking like a bunch of slobs out there either, like they were last night. But hey, it is what it is. They got a job to do. And like I said, I think they did a pretty good job last night, considering the injuries were really low, the arrests were really low, and there was a lot of activity last night. Yep. So that's where we're at. There's a lot going on. I want to pull up some audio, and I'm going to work on switching a few videos around. So let's see if we can catch some of this audio. I'm going to be coming in and out throughout the night. I plan to stay on a little later than normal tonight. We'll go to 11 or 12 like we did last night. We normally go 9 to 11. We went to, I think, 12:45 last night. So we may go at least 1 o'clock tonight. Let's see how it goes. I'm feeling better tonight. So let's see. Let's go as long as we need to go here. All right, so let's see what sound we can pull up here.
You've been here all week. Okay. Continue.
Wait, do I get to answer your question? Okay. So they were held in solitary confinement for 23 hours a day for 4 years with no conviction. So yeah, I think they probably deserved a pardon. Now, do I think January 6th was just and okay? No, I think it was wrong. I think that it was totally abhorrent. I think that they should have gone to jail properly with due process. I think they should have been convicted and then gone to jail, but they weren't. Now, see, when I see violence on my side, I condemn it. When you see it on your side, you support it.
I say I think it was
That's
5.
a kind of major contradiction what you just said.
I think it was 5 good to Gene. And
So
then
Wow.
you're saying that the
That is
January
that.
6th
Oh my
attacks
God.
Thank you.
did
The
not
left
have due
just
process,
spews
did not
shit.
have,
It comes out of their mouth.
charges in many cases, and were put in solitary confinement. Are you aware? Are you aware what's going on in here?
Yeah, due process. Every single person who's deported sees a deportation.
Yes, I have a
information text.
Discord account. It's under Starship Adventures.
I'm sincerely asking you this. Are you aware that they are?
If anybody has that, throw the link in, please.
Are you aware that there are people in here? Wait. Let me finish. So how do you know they're breaking the rules of the facility?
Because they're pressing themselves against the window and flicking the light switches. They're doing it performatively. Obviously, I know they're breaking the rules. Are you just dumb? You've been here.
So do you? I'm sincerely asking you a question. I know you're a grifter, but I just sincerely want to ask. I want to sincerely ask. Do you think hundreds of prisoners inside a prison are lying to their loved ones that they're being beaten? Do you think hundreds of prisoners inside a prison are lying to their loved ones that there were maggots in them? You do? Is
Saw worms and didn't take photos. If Jerry Nadler went in there, saw
not allowed to have their phones in there? Are you? I can't with this guy. Just go back to having go back to having Donnie's. Go have it. He's got Donald Trump's dick so far down his mouth he might throw up. I can't.
Jerry
This guy.
Nadler.
This guy can't even assault people properly.
So.
Jerry Nadler went in there, saw worms. Dude, bullshit. I can't. Bullshit. Then wait. So why are people showing me photos? Why are people showing me fake
No, I don't.
Why are people showing me fake
Trump's
photos?
dick is too far in your mouth. I can't debate you. I can't debate you. Yes, I'm terrified. I'm very terrified.
It's pretty bad when a leftist is not getting along with them other leftists.
So, what's interesting here?
You got that dumb shit going on.
When you actually
I just want to remind everybody that this segment of the show tonight is brought to you by Trump and All, the #1 treatment for Trump derangement syndrome. Trump and All. The use of Trump and All can bring back your patriotism, return your life to normal, and have your loved ones love to be around you once again. Trump and All. Get some today. The #1 treatment for Trump derangement syndrome.
No, that's a lie.
Trump and All.
So he's literally talking about. He's literally talking about.
I'm out here until this dissipates, you know.
January 6ers didn't have charges. So
I'm hungry as hell, though. I know
trusts that.
Yeah, I'm running
right?
around.
He trusts that. But when
I got the
prisoners
suds. I feel like I got the
call their
suds.
loved ones frantically that they're being fed maggots.
They hit us with the Palantir weapon. I'm losing my energy.
Does anybody in here believe they're being fed maggots? Anyone except this one pud that they're interviewing here. Does anybody think that we're actually okay? We have no food in this country. We have no standards in this country, and we're feeding them bowls of maggots. It looks like gach, like Klingons would eat. Yeah, bullshit. That's not happening. These people just piss me off with they just make shit up. They're eating bowls of maggots, man. Dude. Bowls of maggots.
It's actually worse than that. Loved ones. I spoke with Gabriela Soto. She had to spend $180 a week.
Not only are they all secondhand, but they're all from people that would really like to besmirch the people that are taking care of them right now.
So they're saying
it's literally like a mile on each side walking.
and these
So
people are
delivery
saying,
drivers don't even
how
need
are the
to,
conditions so bad if they're able to use a
don't even
phone? Like,
I want him. That
Nope,
guy right
don't do
there
it.
that's
It's a
thinks he
mile
has,
blocked off on
you
each
know,
side. You
all
have
this
to walk in.
information. I want him to stay here 1 week. 1 day, literally.
I don't think it lasts one night.
There is no Ubering here.
Literally. So it's really ridiculous.
Come on, no. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Kabor.
Tell me what your shirt says.
Palace, MSD. I'm the CEO of MSD. And then it says, bring my kids back to New Jersey.
Your kids and what happened.
My kids' ages 5 and 7. Gone. 3,000 miles away over corruption out of the family court. Ford
This
House,
ought to be great.
Bergen County. Now, when I say that, I don't mean as older judges, right? I had 2 great honorable judges that I will never forget for the rest of my life, and I will highly speak about them. We got Honorable Judge James Jimmy Guida, awesome judge. He was doing the right thing from the beginning. He smelled the whole thing. He retires. Judge Julie Kim gets in. A beautiful lady again. Because of her, I got to see my sons.
I guarantee them maggots they're feeding them are probably better than the shit they're eating back in their other country.
Somewhere in Los Angeles. And only one Halloween. I love Halloween, so I take that very personally. Dressing up. And then here comes the bully. My ex-wife's brother has a lot of money. They bought out my own attorney. Transcripts go missing. The kids get taken away from them.
Yeah, okay, whatever. This is all boring. Listen, I want to bring an observation that one of you guys made last night. I think it was Deploribus, or one of you guys made an observation, or was it Canna? I can't remember. Made an observation last night. No signs. Somebody else made other observations. I made a bunch of observations, and here's what we see. The sign out the ones out in Portland, they all have signs. They all say this and that and the other thing. There's no signs. There's like 3 signs out there. What's going on? It's a completely different thing. These people are being paid to be here. I'm telling you, that's what's going on. You guys can mark my words on this. You can take it to the bank. This is a different crowd. Now, I'm not saying they're all paid or they're all busting the same bus or any of that, but I'm saying, look at them. They're all just standing there staring. Why? Because they're being paid to be there. They're just waiting because they got to stay till 1 o'clock to get the full $200 or whatever. I mean, I'm serious. Look at them. They're just standing there staring at the building like they're going to show a frickin' movie or something. Nobody's covering this, by the way. Not even the Communist News Network or MSLSD. Nobody's covering this. Nobody covered it this weekend on Meet the Depressed or Deface the Nation. Nobody's covering this. Even the left media is not even covering it, and the local media won't cover it because there's F words all over would be all over the signs if they had signs. But they'll all start chanting F-ICE. I will tell you, I think there's no signs because I think they were told no signs. Because the signs show the story. And let me explain what I mean by that. The signs tell the story. There'll be 50 different signs out there. And 50 different flags. I want you to notice, where's the flags? No flags. No flags. My God, the No Kings protests, the Commie Day protests on May 1st. Okay, the ICE protests in L.A. and Portland and Seattle. Hundreds of flags from all over the countries, all over the world. Terrorist organizations, communist organizations. Flags from every kind of gayness that there is. I mean, they literally had... I saw flags for every single one of the gaynesses out there. There was MMIW, There was at least one flag for all of those except maybe the second M. I'm not sure if the murdered women showed up. But anyway, the point is this flag thing, where's all the flags? There ain't a single damn flag out there. Where's the flags? They've also not burned any flags in this one. I think somebody told them, look, the F on all the... They're not chanting F anymore either. Maybe somebody finally listened to me or somebody. They're not chanting F-ICE, F-ICE, F-ICE. And the one time I heard it start, it was immediately stifled down with a different one. I think they finally learned we want to get on TV. We can't keep yelling F-ICE, F-ICE because they can't put that on TV. Same thing with the signs. And the flags and the signs tell the story. The story is this is not a uniformed rally. The story is one guy's out there because he's gay. One woman's out there because she's in the teacher union. Some people are out there because they know Kings. They hate Donald Trump. They don't like orange men. Some people are out there because they just don't like Republicans. They don't like anything. Some people are just disgruntled assholes that show up at all of these things. You got your anarchists walking around just waiting for stuff to go crazy. You got your YouTube media out there. You got your bystanders, usually with a bike between their crotch so they can get away. and you've got your washed up wedding singers, you got everything going on. These rallies are crazy. But this one here doesn't have a lot of those elements. There is people with bullhorns, they're doing that normal stuff with that, but the chants don't say F ICE. I think they're trying to get local media back engaged again. They've been coached, they've been taught what to do. Yes, Quake. Do I have to accept? Can someone take care of the Discord thing? I think there's some of my guys here are also mods over there too. If someone could take care of Quake, getting him into Discord, I'm not sure what we need to do. Okay, so yeah, very good. I appreciate you guys hitting the like button. We're doing a thing this week where we're trying to get as many likes as we can this week, and we're doing pretty good. We're actually doing really good on likes. We're doing great on numbers tonight. 50 people watching right now. The numbers are going up. I do appreciate everybody being here. My name's Ian. This is Starship Adventures, the sights and sounds of Earth. And I am broadcasting tonight live from my personal studio here at my home in North Fort Myers. And I built a separate building out back for this studio, and I broadcast from here every night from 9 to 11, and also anytime news breaks. And so make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you know when we're on. But this is the Sights and Sounds of Earth every night at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on Starship Adventures. And tonight we are focusing on Newark, New Jersey, where we've got a situation going on now. There's a lot of movement. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's moving. I don't know if there's been threats issued. Let's turn up the volume and see if we can see what's going on.
Before the hunger strike, the main organizers that have been fighting to get this camp shut down have been, and they didn't have a tent.
It looks like a mass cattle migration going on. It's about 400 head of lib up there.
Would have been a chain reaction of like someone moved, other people moved, and there's a reason why people will be holding.
Yeah, I've been saying all along, and again, the flags and the signs tell the whole story, and now I don't see flags and signs. I think they've told them to leave them home. You know, waving Hezbollah terrorist flags at a No Kings rally, it doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I don't use Discord that much. I post there once or so a day, twice a day, and I will answer anybody I see pop up there, but I don't use it a whole lot. I'm getting back into a lot of these social medias, but our primary everything is here on YouTube. Everything we do is on YouTube. I use the YouTube community post as my primary posting location.
That might have been a genius plan.
Yeah, the tent is new. What is that, a beer garden? Oh, I read about this in the article. They made a safe space for them to protest. And they asked them to all stay inside the safe space. That's a lot, like 2 lots down the street. The problem is they all just took over that space and put up tents and stuff. And then they all still walk down there and block the road, and they're throwing shit at the building again.
Medical aid for the protest.
They have told the medics and the people here that they are not allowed.
They just gave a 15-minute order.
There's always some angry 50-year-old liberal screaming into a bullhorn. They usually have blue hair. Yeah, they have a designated safe area. This is Jersey, after all.
15 minutes to clear all that out.
I'm not sure. I didn't see him.
They brought in Porta Johns, so I don't know.
What's Boner saying up there?
Because that's what she said in her press conference earlier was the point of state police coming out. The Democrat, by the way, governor. What she's really doing is trying to end this. She wants to end the protest because I think her fear of Donald Trump and New Jersey becoming the next Minneapolis.
Yeah, that's what it
She
is.
prioritizing her fear and her resistance to this escalating in New Jersey into a Minneapolis. She's prioritizing that over the First Amendment. That's what's going on. Plain and simple. Because she held the press conference earlier and I watched it. I was trying to nap because I've slept 3 hours in 4 days. But I listened instead of napping. And she said a lot of, I wrote down what she said. So I will tell you what she said and how that is contradicted by what we're seeing here. So what she
I
said,
agree with status. Make sure you guys go follow Status Quo News. I do agree. Make sure you guys go follow them in their live coverage. Yeah, I don't want to be over there. We can go over here.
Guys, sometimes the
outside Delaney
screens,
Hall has, quote,
sometimes the screens will duplicate up. If I see one dupe up, I start looking for something else to replace it with. But yeah, the truth is they will duplicate sometimes. Even the audio sometimes will duplicate. I catch it as quick as I can. Even when I'm not talking, I'm generally always sitting right here working the controls. I have to be very quick to turn down any copyrighted music. Another observation, they're not playing any music. Listen, no music.
They're mid. And
They've sung a few songs last night, but
the Trump administration. I mean, here you go.
that was just those four strange music teachers.
First Amendment zones.
But yeah, notice no copyrighted music, no signs that say F, no flags from terrorist organizations.
They kindly, I mean, it wasn't kind. But
I'm telling you, this is a thing. This is a thing right here. They have reinvented what they're doing, and then they went and got a bunch of folks to do it by paying them or whatever. They've also set up lighting. Look at the lighting out there. I guarantee they got light trailers set up. They've got lighting they've put up on the roof of these buildings. It's lit up like it's like a night sun out there. Look at them all carrying boxes. What are they stealing all that from a shoe store? Look at this. What's with all the supplies? What are they in for the long frickin' haul?
In Portland, Oregon, on the sidewalk.
What the hell's going on? Let me cycle the sound around a little bit more.
And there's also some fresh reporting too in Minnesota in the Star Tribune about the local police working with the federal officers, and that's common, you guys.
This is Sergeant Justin Rivera of the New Jersey State Police. You are currently occupying these premises without authorization and are unlawfully remaining on this property. Your presence here constitutes a violation of New Jersey Law 2C33-1. Pursuant to the laws of the state of New Jersey, you are hereby ordered to immediately cease your unlawful occupancy and disperse from this location.
Everybody
Leave the premises
like
to the
Elon
south
Musk.
under Eden
Uh-oh.
in a peaceful and orderly manner by using the available exits and routes of egress. Failure to comply with this lawful order may result in your arrest and prosecution for offenses including but not limited to defiant trespassing, obstruction, disorderly conduct, or any other applicable criminal offenses under New Jersey law.
The local police. Here we hear 'em right here. They just called an unlawful assembly.
Yep, there we go, guys. Unlawful assembly. That's usually the step right before shit starts going down.
You are being
Does that order apply to journalists? Sir.
Fucking pussy in there. Fucking pussy.
or any other criminal offense under the law. You are being provided a reasonable opportunity.
Does it apply to journalists? Journalists do not have a constitutional right to be here.
So now it's an unlawful assembly, I guess?
Does that order apply to journalists? Sir.
So, yeah.
Does that, who do we talk to? Who's the commanding officer?
There you go, guys. State police. Notice it's not ICE,
And
it's
everyone
state
here knows
police.
about no blue state
I wonder
again.
if they got
No
on their
blue
little
states.
Hitler uniforms.
That's the government. Blue states are an imaginary thing.
Now,
For-
why
for
would they
people
drive a
that
cop
watch
car out
politics
there?
content.
You know it's going to get surrounded, and then we're going to have to call out more cops. Sometimes I think they're their own worst damn enemy.
I don't know. Please, just watch yourself. I don't want you to get hit by the car. I don't want you to get hit by the car. Look, this mirror doesn't hit you. Hold on.
Sergeant Justin Rivera, Jersey State Police.
Yes, a 3x3 grid is the best, and that's why that is the dimensions that I am using. But we do have the one larger screen, which I use for composite shots like I'm using now, or for the weather map, or to show a video or whatever else we're doing for the show that night. This is my standard 6-screen format. I also can hit a button and go directly to a 9-screen format, where 2 of the boxes are split in half for uprights, and I can actually put in 11 videos at one time. So I can go higher than this. On some of the bigger protests we've had lately, I had the full 11 screen up. But tonight, this is just about everything that's coming out of there. It's just one protest tonight, and so there's no reason to go up to a higher screen. Because someone's putting out a composite here that's pretty good, and it gives us some really good good spots. Yeah, you can email me at my call sign ko4efs@gmail.com. And I'm bad about returning emails. I read them all and I return them eventually. I actually have a place where they stay until I get to them. So, but yeah, if you send me something, I'll see it. All right, yeah, we're here every night at 9 p.m. This is our thing here, and I've got a lot of loyal folks that have been with me for years. And I started with ham radio stuff, doing it once a week. We did a 3-hour tech deep dive into a certain radio topic or scientific topic. And it slowly has evolved into this 2-hour nightly science and news show. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I use OBS and I do everything manually. I'm a producer from way back. I've been producing radio for 15 years. I also currently produce television. And I produce the #1 local talk radio show in my area. So I'm familiar with all that kind of stuff. And I've heard of that program you're talking about, Fancy Spaces or whatever. I think that's the one I've heard about. Here's the thing. I like the red lines. I like the design. I like to be able to completely customize what I'm doing. And I've gotten very quick with using it. Like, you can see there, one of them just went out like that, and just like that I can turn it off and switch it out and replace it. I really like this OBS. I've become a big OBS fan, actually. Okay. All right. Well, Quake 2K. Yes. Reach out to me. I would love to cooperate or just hang out. Whatever. Just get with me. This is what I do. I'm a retired fire chief, former law enforcement officer, and I'm a constitutionalist libertarian that loves to come in here each night and explore all the different things that go on during the day. And we do it every night in a multi-screen format, which I think is pretty cool. A lot of people like that because you can throw it up on your big TV. Also, all of our audio is provided left and right channel separate. So if you want to listen to one channel or the other channel specifically, what you would need to do is plug in a set of headphones. And that would be the easiest way to do that. I tell people, put it on your TV, on your big, huge TV, and then put it on your phone and plug your headphones in, and then you can chat on your phone, and you can listen on your phone, but you're watching it on the big, huge TV screen. That's how I suggest you do it. Oh, I think we've kind of already got that screen. Let me replace this one. That one must be skewed. Yeah, that's the same screen. That's the same screen. All right, I'll replace that.
Here come the riot. Hey, here come the riot police. Here come the riot cops, yo.
There's going to be duplicates from time to time.
Here they come. Copy paste. Same old. Here you go.
We do everything like this, guys. Whether it's rocks flying by Earth, moon missions, hurricanes. My God, we do 24-hour hurricane coverage on here, and it's crazy. We use multiple streams. I can broadcast 9 continuous streams out of my studio here. I have 4 Linux machines over to my left here that are all broadcast machines, including one that is broadcasting my music out right now, Pile Up Radio, over at Starship After Dark. That's Starship After Dark on right here on YouTube. And I do a lot of different stuff, guys. It's a lot of fun. And I appreciate the camaraderie. We started memberships not long ago, guys. Memberships, $2 a month. And because I like to say, for the price of a cup of coffee. Although I don't think there's any coffee you can buy in Starbucks for $2. But anyway, yeah, for $1.99, you can become a member. You get your little rank pin there. And we're going to be doing some really cool stuff coming up. We're getting ready to have a Zoom meeting in the next week or two. I got to get that scheduled, guys. And it's not that I'm not doing it. I just got to get it scheduled. I think more people want to do it on Saturday evening. So I'm thinking about doing that and maybe schedule a Saturday evening and then 2 weeks later a Sunday evening, and then I'll just do 2 of them, and that way everybody can at least make it to one or both. Anyway, well, right now I'm using Ubuntu on this one over here. It's an old installation, and this is like a gaming computer I built. The one over on my left shoulder here. Here, let me hit the button.
To enforce the protest, so that way ICE could just work, I guess.
Okay, yep, here we go. Now back over here, I've got 3 of these. There are 3 of these we call thin client. They're actually a small Windows machine that's about this big. I have put Zoran, Linux Zoran in the 3 of those. And I'm working with those right now and trying to get them to where they'll stabilize for long-term streaming. Right here, this is another one. I think it's Ubuntu or something. It's a little more standard, a little older. It works pretty good, but it asks me for a command prompt sometimes, and it really messes me up. Over there, I've got 1, 2, 3 Windows 10 machines over there. On the main show here, I've got 7 screens hooked up to The motherboard has huge bus rates. It's just an amazing system. And then over here, I got a Windows 11 laptop that I can't stand Windows 11, so I've got to do something with that. But so yeah, I've got 10 computers total in the room that all are hooked up and they're working. I can't show you the whole studio because that side's shut down right now. But I will get it all back up here in the next week or so. I'm really wanting to get some more of these streams up. But I'm just having a hard time getting them to stabilize. Anyway, all right, let's get back. Something's going on. Look at this, guys. I think they're marching. Here they come. They're marching down the street. They're running them out. Here we go. Wow, they just came out of nowhere. All right, guys, here we go. They're pushing them. It's a push.
Police, y'all. This is not ICE in front of us here. This is New Jersey State Police Department. Blue State where, bro? What the? You good?
Hey y'all, so we are live outside of Delaney Hall. As you can see, the New Jersey State Police is ordering us to
Truck.
Keep in mind, they've already blocked the streets off. They are already ordering, this is the New Jersey State Police doing. This is not ICE. They are ordering us to get off the street. As you can see, there is fire again. This is from the governor's administration.
Share this out. Remind any vote blue, no matter governors, Democrats.
They're under their gas masks.
There's literally no difference.
They're saying move back.
From the administration.
And from what I can tell, there's no crimes have been committed here.
State police, y'all. This is not ICE in front of us
to
here.
protest this camp continuing to exist.
Police Department.
They're protesting the conditions inside. They're demanding the release of the hostages, the prison to be shut down.
Hey y'all, so we are live outside of Delaney Hall.
We still have not been told what exactly is the crime that has been committed. And Governor Mikey Sherrill, if she is not ordering this, then maybe she wants to tell her state troopers to stand down. Because this is not protecting the First Amendment, and it's certainly not protecting the protesters.
The governor's administration. Not ICE.
That protester right there just said this only happened.
Sent the New Jersey State Police.
And this is from the administration, not ICE.
And you just said this only occurs in fascist
This
states.
is not ICE law. This is the governor ordering and authorizing all of this to return.
We sent them down here. 3 steps forward.
I don't know what they're doing. Hey, Victor, what's up, man? Okay, it's not ICE, and that's correct. For those just joining us, ICE left. They moved out today of this facility, and they've turned it over to the New Jersey State Police. And these are all New Jersey State policemen that you see with the clear shields. And so there you go. So a whole different ball game tonight. They issued a dispersal order about 20 minutes ago, and now they have marched in. Suddenly, they come out of nowhere and come down the street with all these clear shields. It looks like they just bought them from Gulls Incorporated about 2 hours ago.
People are chanting, our streets, our streets. This is fascism. It's not just the federal government. It's
What the
state
freak?
and local government assisting the federal government in war against the American people. That's what's going on here. And if the Democratic governor is trying to protect protesters and protect freedom of speech, he's got a really funny way of showing this is not going to help. And this is why Democrats continue to lose the faith of the American people. This is why even with Trump in power, Democrats have low capability.
All right, they're getting a lot. They're a lot pushier. The New Jersey guys are not taking the bullshit. They're moving them down the street. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do or how far they're going to go here. but they're literally continuously advancing. They ran out of shields for these guys on the end, so they picked up the big the glass pizza plates that were in the break room. Anyway. Well, yes, they are. They're anti-America. They're anti-law and order. Look, the Republicans and the Democrats have decided over the years that this is how we're going to handle illegal immigrants that come here. Okay? So what these ICE agents are doing are exactly what the Democrats, Bill Clinton deporting over 10,000 or 10 million, and Barack Obama deporting 7 or 8 or 10 million. What we're doing here is we're enforcing the same laws that the Democrats and the Republicans have been enforcing for hundreds of years. There's nothing new here, except suddenly now, this is an issue somehow. You know, when Bill Clinton was deporting more than any other president in history, more than the Bushes, more than Trump, more than Ronald Reagan, more than anybody, Bill Clinton. That's right, I got them all out. That's Bill Clinton got them out, right? Like 16 million people he deported. Well, guess what? Now all of a sudden his party would hate him. I swear to God, if Bill Clinton ran today, he'd be a Republican. Oh, hey, Heath. Oh, you getting it up there? Let me take a look. Yeah, I see that. Oh, and there's more coming, dude. The heavy stuff hasn't got there yet. Yeah, the heavy stuff's coming in. I don't see anything severe, though. There's no watches or warnings. It's all, well, crap. Where are we at here? It's coming through Cleveland and Dahlonega and Clarksville, and it's going to come up and pass south of Clayton. So I don't know how much of it you're going to get. The real heavy stuff's going to pass south of Clayton. Just some heavy rain, though, but for the mountains, man, that's some pretty heavy rain. All right, so well, the truth is the rioting's been mild. I will call it rioting the last couple nights because it did get to a riotous level a couple times. But that being said, it was not the most violent riot I've ever seen. Trust me. It was not nearly King or Floyd level rioting. Let me just put it that way. So here we go. We're now starting to exchange pepper balls or something here. They're all donning their masks. Here we go. The gas is on the ground. And they're moving. They've knocked down the fence. All right, guys, this is in progress. They've issued a dispersal order. They are now forcibly dispersing. They're throwing the tear gas back at the cops. This is Starship Adventures. Thanks for being with us tonight, guys. The coverage continues, and so does the adventure right here on the Sights and Sounds of Earth. This is continuing coverage out of Newark, New Jersey, where we've got riots in progress at this point. This is riotous activity. They're throwing the tear gas back at the cops. They're knocking down barricades. They're entering places they're not supposed to be, and they're damaging things. This is a riot, and we are watching it live on multi-screen.
peaceful protesters.
It's going, Peggy, Peggy! Yeah, so now we're
This is where your money's going for. So they shot the fuck out of me for trying to peacefully protest to shut down a kid.
And I know you got the federal government. So they're good. And I know you got the federal government. So they're getting hit by both sides, by the state police and then the federal government. I know you got the federal government firing.
I can't see
So they're getting hit by both sides, by the state police and then the federal government. So they got the feds, they got ICE and the feds are shooting on one side and shit. Well, the state police are pushing in at the feds on the other. ICE and the feds are shooting on one side in a combination of the state police and the federal government.
This is America is becoming a war zone. This is not cook. This is not cook. This is police in New Jersey. And people are on the corner of the block right now. People are asking for minutes. Their eyes have been burned. Like tear gas.
They brought all their mutual aid.
And now you see state police coming back. Just coming in through a horseback.
Their line. Here comes the state police.
You're Nazis! You're fucking Nazis!
Damn, they got the horses out there. This is live continuing coverage, Starship Adventures, the sights and sounds of Earth. My name's Ian. Thank you for being here. We are live in Newark, New Jersey on multiple screens. We are watching what is unfolding live now. The horse cops are here. I think this is way too violent for the horse cops to be out. But hey, whatever. They do what they want. They're the cops. So let's see what happens here. I think this was a mistake to bring to bring the horses. It's one thing when it's New Orleans and it's a peaceful crowd and it's just beads and boobies. But this is riotous activity. Not much on the horses and the dogs being involved. This is a human problem. Yes, Heath, and thank you for the question. Yes, I will be on. I do have some stuff planned tomorrow till about 2 p.m. I'm going to move that up as far up as I can move it right now, okay? So let me. I'm going to actually move that up in the morning a little bit so I can be home by 1:30 or 2 o'clock. And I will go live the moment I get home. If this is going on, if it's anything going on, I will go live tomorrow. And we will stay live right on through the night if we have to. Same thing for Sunday. I'm going to be here working in the shack on Sunday in the studio. I used to call it a ham shack. Now it's a studio. I'm going to be working here in the studio all day on Sunday. So I'll go live as much as we need to on Sunday as well. So other than a blackout from about 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow, which if it was absolutely catastrophic, I could move that off too. But let's see what happens. I think I'll be all right. I don't think anything's going to happen before 2 o'clock tomorrow. This is crazy tonight. They're moving these barricades all around. We got, is that an arrest going on, I think? You got your anarchists out there tonight. I see these guys move fast. They come in, they do something, and then they go out. The whole purpose is they're trying to get the people who are not necessarily anarchists to do those types of things so that they would have more autonomy to do even more of these kind of things without getting in trouble. Anonymity more than autonomy, I guess. But yes, same thing. Yeah, about 30 minutes ago, unlawful assembly. That's correct, Deploribus. No, they're not leaving. We've got a riot in progress. We've got about 45 cops or so. I tried to count them, but it's hard. 40 or 50 cops in a row. And they've all got these brand new plastic shields that they just bought yesterday. And they're trying to push these guys back. And they're offering some legitimate resistance at this point. They're throwing things at them. They've been moving this fence all around.
You get a heads up on the stands?
So we're going to stay with this for a while tonight. This is a riot at this point. This is civil unrest, and we will be continuing to cover it here on Starship Adventures. Thank you for being with us. I'm going to be here with you through the evening, although I do have moments where I just let you hear the sound so that I can find other videos and things like that. We're doing pretty good right now. There's one or two duplicates, but for the most part, these are all separate videos. They're all live, and it's crazy. I'm also getting ready to check and see if there's any other news anywhere. So stay with us. This is Starship Adventures, and the adventure continues.
Are being deployed on unarmed people. You're so dumb. Bro's acting like he's in a war zone. I'm actively tweeting during this.
To remind everybody, tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Trumpaquil. This section of the broadcast, anyway, is brought to you by Trumpaquil. Trumpaquil is your nighttime bitching, complaining, protesting, hating, stupid head fever so you can rest medicine from the makers of Trumpanol. Get your Trump derangement under control and wake up a patriot pissing red, white, and blue. Do it today with Trumpaquil, made by the makers of Trumpanol. This is getting pretty bad. Man, this is full on, guys. We haven't seen it like this in a while. No Kings, the commie night. We didn't see nothing this bad. This is these guys are being paid, man. This shit, they were trained. They were told what to do. The anarchists knew when to arrive. This is all planned. Make no mistake.
No, military surplus. So,
He doesn't have to answer.
It's just no office.
He doesn't have to answer you.
6 years I've been to this country. One deployment to the Middle East.
Stay linked, yo.
I fought for that shit. I'm your kid.
Stay on the line. Stay linked.
There is protesters out in front of the ICE facility in Portland. Can see about 20 of them on camera. There's nothing going on there, so I'm not going to take up a space that we're watching now. So, but I'm watching it. I'm keeping an eye on it.
I'm fucking live tweeting while this live guys. Go share this stuff. I've been tweeting. Literally been tweeting as I've been getting like fucking tear gas.
That's wild. First we get brutalized by fucking ICE.
Literally sitting here
Then we get brutalized by
tweeting, putting a watermark on them as I'm getting pushed.
I want you to know, you are
I've been recording my other phone and posting on my face.
No human is illegal! No human is illegal! Power to the people! That's exactly what I was fucking doing. Exactly.
I'm a unit. I'm a contact.
That Starfleet Academy is disgusting. Don't waste your time on it. It's terrible. It's the wokest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
How's the video going, chat? How's the video going?
He stayed home.
All right, guys, this is live out of Newark, New Jersey, Delaney Hall, which is a facility where they've got prisoners. I'm pretty sure there's still the guards and stuff inside, but the outside's now being all taken care of by the New Jersey State Police, and they have come in tonight in force right now, probably about 50 strong, with brand new clear shields that they just took out of the box. And there they are. You can see them on your screen there. And what are they doing? Well, I don't know. They've pushed them down the street a few blocks, and it's getting a little violent. We've got about 25 of these anarchists out here that are really starting to push back. And then of course you got your journalists everywhere. You got your bystanders. You got your YouTubers. You got your your actual protesters that are angry because of the actual situation. There's really not that many of those. It's mostly people that have other agendas. A lot of people just because they hate the big bad orange man. They just hate the big bad orange man. I don't know. It's terrible.
Absolutely ridiculous. This is the governor of New Jersey sending these state troopers down, and she's also a veteran apparently. This is the governor of New Jersey sending these state troopers down.
Hey, what branch was she? What branch was she?
Yeah, there you go.
And just a reminder tonight, if you are out at the protest and You've been overreacting all night out there with your fun friends that you like to overreact with, and now your thighs are all worn out from wearing that stupid costume or whatever you're wearing. Try some of this. It's Trump Overreaction Ointment. This Trump and all Overreaction Ointment will soothe the rash that's lighting up your ass right now. So get some of that today. I think you might agree, nothing treats overreaction better than Trump and all. The Trump Derangement Syndrome medication for 25 minutes.
I mean, honestly, it was a peaceful day until the police came out like this. Like, everybody was sitting in the street. It was like, I was yawning. I mean, honestly, it was a peaceful day until this was like the most escalation. It was sitting in the street.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you want your state to do good like Florida or Texas or any of the southern states at this point, vote for Republicans instead of Democrats. I mean, it's that freaking simple. I don't understand. These people are like, why is my taxes so high? Why is my state going to hell? Why is my governor racked up $40 billion in debt? What am I going to do? Why is there so many illegals? Why is there bums sleeping in front of my business and in front of my house? Because you vote for Democrats, you dummy. That's why. For Christ's sake, it's not that difficult. You vote for dummies. You vote for Democrats. You vote for people that they don't know how to run anything. They screw everything up they touch. They run people for offices that aren't even smart. AOC, Kamala Harris. And then they get up every day and they do the same thing and they expect a different result. That's lunacy. That's the definition of lunacy. That's right. If you don't want to live like a socialist, and you don't want to feel like a socialist, and you don't want to eat like a socialist, quit voting for socialists. My God.
Those, people being held inside that are being held there illegally without habeas corpus. Half of them, more than half, 90%.
That's a lie.
Detained. They're abhorrent conditions, no food, no medical care.
That's a lie.
They shouldn't be there. They're on hunger strike, and that's why we're out here. And all this other shit can't be a distraction from the fact that we're here to stand in solidarity with those who've been illegally detained. Abolish ICE, fuck ICE, free them all.
My last question, as a veteran, it seems to me, from Minneapolis to Chicago, now to New Jersey, federal and state government are at war with American people. I mean, I don't know what you would call this.
I
other
agree
than
with your assessment. 10 out of 10, no notes. 100%. Every time I go somewhere, the governors and the state and the mayors, they try to make it sound like it's ICE, it's ICE, it's ICE. We're not helping ICE. But then the police always come out and help ICE fuck us up. Everywhere I've seen this happen.
My last question for you. The governor said she did not want to create an escalation and escalate ICE. Isn't this only going to escalate the protests if her goal was to de-escalate?
Yes, it's going to make it worse. I'm going to tell you something I haven't told anybody, so I'll break news here on Status Coup. When I first got here earlier this morning, whenever I got here, I posted a video that I was here. The governor's team reached out to me and said, Jolly, we see that you're in Jersey. We would like to give you this message of why we're sending the state police out. Maybe you can help deliver the message. There's no confusion. And my response was, no, I'm not your megaphone. You're sending the police out.
Yeah, I'm sure the governor reached out to this Duck Dynasty looking asshole and wanted him to pass the word along. Give me a break. These people just say whatever, dude. They literally just say whatever they want to say. And yeah, Canna Club, I sure can. You guys know that it's gotten, the LGBTQ thing's gotten so long, I can't remember it no more, so I have a button now.
MMIWG2SLGBTQQIA+.
One more time.
Of MMIWG2SLGBTQQIA+.
Where do you fall on the gay spectrum? Look, anybody that gets on a hunger strike, I think they should hold on to that hunger strike right up until they're dead. That's the stupidest thing. It's like, you know what a hunger strike is? I'm going to put it in words that's going to make you go hum. Here it is. You know what a hunger strike is? Yeah, they're holding themselves hostage and they're threatening to kill themselves if you don't do something. And I say it would solve the problem if they just went ahead and hungered their ass to death. No, they're getting three bowls of maggots a day, according to what they're saying. That's what the one guy says. They're not getting any food at all, which I know that's bullshit. The next guy says they get bowls full of maggots, and the next guy said the food is terrible. My God, what is it? Y'all got to pick it out. Pick what it is. It's got to be one of those things. It can't be all of them. I like hunger strikes, because if you let it go long enough, it should fix the problem. And that is true. Maggots are protein. They should just eat it and smile. It's still better than the shit they're going to eat when they get home to their country of origin.
But it's a whole different thing when you are on ground level seeing a horse coming at you. I have never seen it, and I'm not going to lie. I was scared out of my goddamn mind. I think you'd be a liar if you said, I wasn't scared. No, when a horse is coming at us, we were scared. A horse was coming at John and I. We were literally pigeonholed between a car and horse. And we're seeing, and it's not just us, they were running over protesters with horses after deploying flashbang grenades. This is happening in America, which is a so-called democracy. And by the way, I hate to burst your bubble. Santa Claus...
I guess he's got some pretty bad insecurities having to suck on his fingers like that.
Don't take it from me. In 2014, Princeton released a study saying America is an oligarchy, not a democracy. That's Princeton who said that. Because the will of the people...
You know what's funny? Last election, the one before the last one, when Trump lost against Biden, all these leftists were running around. Elections got consequences, man. Elections got consequences. You yell out at them, they throw rocks at your car. He's a typical liberal. He wears a mask around everywhere, and he spends the whole day keeping the mask from being on his face where it's supposed to be. I've never seen so many people not wear face diapers in my life. You know what I mean? It could be. Yeah, I mean, I think some of these protesters need to get on that hunger strike for a week and see how it does for them. They might like it. You know, the last few diets didn't work. Try this one, or you can try some of that. Whatever that stuff is now they got. I don't know. Christ, here they come. It'd be funny if, like, when they go by, you look in the window and they're, like, in there eating chicken nuggets and shit. Well, hunger strikes are for a lot of different things. I'm specifically speaking of this one here. Hunger strikes because people don't want to be kicked out of a place they were never invited to come into. Yeah, I'll check it out. Quake, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to check out whatever you sent me there. For sure. We'll do that. Because, as much as I love this, if something's better, I'll look at it. I'll consider it. Because, yeah, sure. Man, what the hell was this all about? Is this new people coming in? More cops coming in or what? That was a whole convoy of like 9 cars. There's a lot of people there, guys. There's probably 1,000 or so people, counting cops, counting media, counting YouTubers, counting bystanders, counting our anarchists, counting actual protesters. There could be as many as maybe 1,000 people down there, realistically. Now, I'm sure if you ask the left, they'll tell you there was 1 million of them down there. All right, guys, this segment of our show brought to you by Trump Zempic, because no one deserves to be fat and liberal at the same time. Trump Zempic, the amazing weight loss medication from the makers of Trumpanol. Try some today. That's Trump Zempic.
You don't understand why or how a Democratic governor could do this? Did you watch any of the coverage in California last year, or Minnesota, California last year, or Minnesota in the winter? Or Washington, D.C., or any other blue state we do this in, and the state police come out like this? So you got the federal agent float, and then you have the designated First Amendment zones that are enforced by First Amendment zones that are a double whammy.
Yep, hit that like button, and please let your friends know that we're here. Let other people that you know that like this kind of content, let them know that we're here. As usual on YouTube, it's hard to beat the algorithms. We're at nearly 27,000 subs. We're doing pretty good, but it's taken 6 years to get here. And if you guys can help us out with letting some folks know, we'd really appreciate it. Hit that sub and the bell and all that. And we're going to keep going tonight for a while longer. Probably another couple of hours it looks like we're going to be here for tonight. And then tomorrow, I'll go live anytime after 3 p.m. tomorrow. So make sure you hit that bell and check back tomorrow and see if we will go live as early as 3 p.m. tomorrow, and I'll stay on as late as we need to stay on. This is Starship Adventures, the sights and sounds of Earth. on YouTube, broadcasting worldwide. Thank you, everybody, for being here. The adventure continues.
Decided to protest the entrance of Delaney Hall. One of the entrances where we've seen most of the clashes.
Of course I'm blaming Democrats. Who sent the New Jersey State Police out here? Answer that for me, please. Blue-eyed media global. Who sent the New Jersey State Police? Let's answer that question. Answer that simple question for me, please. Easy, very easy question.
Do they really?
I was joking earlier. I think those 2 or 3 at the end with those round things, those were tables in the break room that they picked up on the way out because they were out of shields.
If we're being rigorously honest, we know that there's some people here who have every intention of showing up to confront the police. But for the most part, I would say the majority of the crowd here, following the first here, express themselves.
You guys missed it, just rewind the stream too. It was like they had flashbangs, tear gas, the most munitions we've actually seen. You know, ICE has been wild with their spray and their different sprays they have. And their batons. But in terms of actual, like, less than lethal munitions, over the past 3 days, in conjunction with the horses too, we almost got crushed by horses. I'm good, bro. This same old, bro. Like, I'm trying to talk to my chat. They're not. This is Mickey Sherrill, and the governor.
100%.
You want to speak on it quick?
No, what happened was Mikey Sherrill came out earlier today, did a little press conference, and she's the one who decided to send state police out because she stated the state police need to set up zones for this protest that's expected to happen tomorrow. Pro-ICE protesters in one place, counter or anti-ICE protesters in another place. State police came up and set up some zones, told us to get in them. Everybody said no. And then fucking the same state police that Mikey Sherrill sent out and set these zones up, then violently attacked us.
Yeah.
With a skirmish line, as you can see, with horses,
tear
gas, pepper balls, you name it. They came in here violently and for no reason.
Now, would you argue, like, before the state police came out, it was arguably peaceful?
Pretty chill.
Everyone was
Super
chilling.
chill.
Yeah.
Even fucking the Nazis were inside. They weren't even out. Yeah.
Okay.
So this was Mikey Sherrill sending out the state police. She has a lot to answer for to the citizens in New Jersey.
That's for sure. Thank you, Jolly.
Yeah.
Jolly good ginger on the ground.
Mikey Sherrill, stand with ICE. Mikey Sherrill, the veteran, standing against American rights.
Facts.
Flashbangs, tear gas. Yes, those are the police are doing the explosions right now. I haven't seen any fireworks being shot back at the police, which is something you see a lot of times. Yeah, those were flashbangs and then tear gas grenades.
They're backing up while they're firing at the same time, so they're retreating back. They're shooting the gas way down the street.
All right, guys, this is in progress. This is in Newark, New Jersey at Delaney Hall. You're watching live coverage on Starship Adventures.
Very common tactic of the police.
so they're retreating backward. I'm sure the federal agents will start taking over. They're throwing it while they're retreating.
Get back the fuck up! You back the fuck up! You fucking coward! Coward! Fuck you, bandit!
Woo! Oh.
More flashbangs. Remember, each screen is slightly ahead or behind the other screens. So you'll see something happen, and then a few seconds later it'll happen in the next screen and the next screen. That's because they're all slightly delayed a few seconds off.
At least I'm not sleeping on the job tonight. Thank you, trees.
What the fuck was that for? What the fuck was that for? Now they're gonna leave, and then everyone's gonna stand in front of the feds again. What was that for? Wow. And now everyone's gonna come back into the area that was designated by the state. What a fucking shit show. What an absolute fuckfest. Jesus Christ. Well, now here are the federal agents.
All I'm doing is looking for my phone.
You're fine, you can be here. So a little side mission there with the state police. They made a guest appearance, and now the focus back on the federal agents are here. The federal agents are So out the state police leave, here come the feds.
Behind the photographers and members of the press have a crowd that has been...
They're saying to drop the fence. Now you got the federal agents going into there.
With the demonstrators over these barricades that again were brought in.
Embarrassing state leadership here. Same old though. So the protest was supposed to be here against the ICE agents. They designated free speech zones and First Amendment zones. State troopers just tear gassed and flashbanged the street for some reason. As a show of force.
For some reason.
Maybe so that way they can say, well, we did something against the protesters. Look at for the Democrat Party propaganda or something. Look, Trump. Look, Trump, we can enforce the law. Because MAGA's like shitting on Mickey Sherrill online too. For like not enforcing the protests, and then they do. That's what was happening. So it was like right-wing media and influencers like crying to Mickey Sherrill that she's not crushing the protests and that they're allowing to verbally harass the ICE agents and protest them. So that was likely Mickey Sherrill. I don't know. I don't even know. What an absolute goat rodeo. Yeah. They have a massive command center down the road. Did you guys see on stream when we were let me know, put a one in the chat if you saw. We'll get clips up, and I need my mods to do it too. But when we were getting pushed back, the protest was getting hit with tear gas and flashbangs from the state police, and then the federal police were inside of the gate firing at the same time. But we'll definitely get a...
Yeah. No matter what you're talking about when it comes to these leftists, it's always hypocrisy. The hypocrisy on the left knows no bounds. They don't care about even if something is right or logical. I mean, gays for Hamas. The No Kings rally 3 weeks before the Maduro rally. Maduro's the king of Venezuela. I mean, when you start really looking at the hypocrisy that the left has, they don't care. They just lie right to your face. They don't give a shit. It's amazing. The police with the big clear shields are New Jersey state troopers. The ones that you see dressed in fatigues, in jungle garb, whatever you want to call it, in BDUs, he was referring to them as federal agents. I don't know where they came out of the building, I guess. And that's what you see there in the big screen, is those guys. So there's two different groups of law enforcement. There's New Jersey State Police wearing more of a traditional police uniform and carrying large shields, except the last three officers that had to use the tables out of the break room. But that's pretty much where we're at. This looks like the group from last night out now again. But this has got to be live because I'm seeing it on almost every screen.
I can't tell what's going on the other end where we were at.
There's a lot of protesters there, guys, and I see the anarchists in the crowd. Those are the ones that go up and grab the fence and drag it off, and those are the ones that go up and just push things over. Just anything to create that feeling of lawlessness.
I wish I could see your guys' comments. Wish I could see your guys' comments.
Yeah, we're glad all you guys are here tonight. It's going to be could be a long night. It's 10:52 on the East Coast, 7:52 out in Portland, Oregon, where there is some people gathering now in front of the Portland Ice Facility. Nothing getting violent yet. I don't see the skateboarding bear, but if he shows up, I'll let you know.
Street here. The medic stuff is all over here now.
I think Cam Higbee, yeah, isn't that? I think he's on here. At least I had him on here. Let me look. Let me see which one's him.
We can smell all the pepper spray.
I like to put their names up and everything, but you can't do it when you're doing this kind of coverage. It moves too quickly. Yeah, he's up now. I had him up earlier. Let me see where I can put him.
I'm not sleeping tonight on the job. That's messed up. That's messed up, Creed.
Just making sure I don't have him somewhere.
Here's how it's worth a super chat. To insult me a little bit.
Okay, this guy's about to do a report on 7. Let me take him.
just something got in my eye.
What did you say it was like?
Yeah, man. Like, I mean,
Just texting.
yeah. That's why you gotta have a flashbang. It's like a joke, man. Yeah. Feel that in your head. Man.
He's got coffee break stuff, but I think
Good.
Okay, I'm switching this one out because that camera had 3 shots, and all 3 of those
thank
shots
you. 1, 2, 3, 4,
were
5.
somewhere else on the screen. All right, let's listen to this guy. He's about to send a report back into his news station. So I'm going to take that. That's Cam Higbee, center left.
No, it's not mostly streamers. It's still mostly protesters. Like, look at this. They're all like standing here locking arms and shit. It's definitely still mostly protesters.
Okay, Cam Higbee is on the left, and I'm going to put that news reporter that's about
like
to do a
recovering from
report
getting
on
gassed
the
and
right.
stuff. There's probably like 50 people down there just alone.
All right, guys, thanks everybody for being here. We're going to continue our coverage for a while longer tonight. We've got a news station setting up lower left. We've also got Cam Higbee, center left. I've got both of those turned up right now for when they get started. I'm not sure. I think it's a local station. I'm not even sure what station it is. Was it Fox? Yeah, then it should be the local Fox affiliate. See, they're organized. Did you see that? Somebody's going around with a container that's got all cold water bottles in it, and they're going around and everybody's getting water. They've got all the supplies. We saw that earlier. They had logistics people moving supplies around. So I mean, you can tell there's a lot of coordination to what's going on.
So chat, it's now it's just the calm before the next storm, basically. I mean, shit's gonna get real here in a second again, but it's just a waiting game, just like last time. And look, they're lined up in there too. They're ready to roll whenever shit's gonna pop. They're just ready to go. Still got about 200 people out here. It's starting to thin a little, but. And the people who are here are the really rowdy ones.
Yeah, they're definitely rowdy tonight. There's a lot of your solemn protesters standing around like again tonight, like last 2 nights. But I see the anarchists out there, the ones that are willing to grab things and immediately start breaking and twisting and doing stuff. You can tell who they are.
I like the birds. I like the birds. I like the delos. Oh, you got these. I could. What?
Yeah, I have not had a troll in a week. I don't know what the deal is. I think I've scared them all off because I'm one of the few hosts that I will sit here and debate them point for point all night long. And they hate that because the left has no point. They have no good argument for anything.
Next time a car has to come out of here, these guys are going to get fucked. Footage. Yes. Look, they're very spread out right now. But you've got maybe 50 people there. You've got 50 people on the other side of the street. You've got 100 from here to over there. And then you've got another 50 people down the street over there. When shit starts popping again, they're all going to sprint this way. Like the live, guys. Make sure to like the live. And thank you for everybody who's super chatted. Again, I'm fully independent, and these trips do not pay for themselves. Security, hotels, flights.
So when you have the Trump's private army in front of us, and then you've got Democratic state-controlled police force coming out and literally like double teaming the protests out here.
Oh my God!
What do you want me to say?
Oh my God!
What do you want me to? Do you want me to lie and say, guys? Actually, you know what? That was ICE. ICE did it too. It was double team ICE. It was all ICE. Yeah, I don't know what you guys want. Appreciate the PayPal, guys. Support the Buy Me a Coffee if anything, and just do that.
Nah, Minnesota's way worse.
No, I don't think the conditions in the facility have any. Do you really believe they're being fed maggots in there? I don't even believe that they're telling their loved ones that. I think it's all bullshit. It's all done on social media.
So, like, I'm actually like running the gas, to be honest. I think I got more federal agents. So I don't know what the feds are doing now. The feds are moving some barricades behind.
They got to stand down. Sorry, guys. Joe Biden has not cured cancer yet. No. These fucking guys over here, these fucking mainstream guys, they're with their cameras, they're like, you're in my shot, bro. Bro, welcome. You're in a riot, bro. This happens.
One thing to note, though, that I'm observing is, despite all of that, you still have the protests rallying. It looks like, in terms of like their because the state police just went and destroyed all of their mutual aid, all of their. Oh, I was like, what the heck? Oh, you'll be back, guy, bro. Yeah, man, go get rest. I haven't even fucking eaten today. Yeah, man, go eat. I haven't either, but you already know we're in the mode, bro. I'm in the zone. Yeah, I took that seat after all this happened. Okay, now. Yeah, man, and the adrenaline wore off. It's some bullshit though, man. Once the adrenaline wore off. Yeah. Facts. All right, I'll be back. All right, I'll see you out here. So you got protesters regrouping some of their supplies that they moved. The both lanes are open. You all right? Were you in the middle of all that? Yeah, I'm all right. I'll deal with it later. I'm fine now because I'm here, but I'll deal with that later. So despite the double attack from the federal agents and the state police, the protest is staying resilient and they're regrouping, healing.
It was a cute fireworks show. We didn't hurt any cops. We didn't attack them. But this is the real force. Some murdering pieces of shit. These are the pieces of shit that hit you with the car. And then shoot women in the head while they're slowly driving.
I literally,
And then shoot men on the ground. Because you're pissed out.
I'm like the mid-shot. I'm like mid-shot. Yeah, well, yeah, what happened? No. We gotta clear it.
All right, I just went and looked through all the scanner feeds. I don't see anything up. I don't see anybody that's put anything up. I also went through the Essex County, Newark, New Jersey scanner feeds. I don't see anything blowing up. So,
that, of all the days I've been here now, obviously the feds have escalated every day. But today it was
So the feds are lined up here.
Escalated.
They're lined up all the way back to the side.
And then, of course, because it was easy. It was target practice for them, and they were in there like, okay, we can hit them too.
The next thing to pop off, everybody's kind of just recouping and oh, I know they do look so tough. I wonder if Rolex guy's out.
nope, there's nothing on there. So that's it. That's
My
cool.
necklaces are all tangled up. I can't even see what's going on. See, this is like looped around here somehow.
Did you guys see the cello man get grabbed? The New Jersey State Police were beating people with the shields too. I don't know. There was a lot in there. You guys.
It's done this. It did this last night too. It would completely look like everybody's heading home, and I would start to end the show. If you guys were with me last night, you remember. I literally started to wind out the show twice, and then all of a sudden they'd start running again, and everything would go crazy. This happened last night. It's already happened tonight. We've had 3 different bursts of activity in the last 2 hours and 7 minutes. So I don't know. There's still a lot of people there. I don't think it's over. We're staying with this for a little while longer.
I told the state police nobody's going to sit in these little barricade zones. And they said,
Yep, D-Bard, we covered that live. We also were covering a rescue in Texas live, plus this, all at the same time last night. It was a busy show.
With riot shields, horses, flashbangs, and tear gas. They pushed everybody this way, down that way a little bit. Then they gave up and ran back this way. Everybody is now back out in front of Delaney Hall, just as they were before. Nothing changed. They accomplished exactly nothing, except they set up the governor's retarded free speech zone, and now it's gone. That's the only thing that's changed.
And I'll just stick to doing the best that I can.
Welcome to Newark. This is probably like some of the stupidest police strategy.
Yeah, LA with the LA did.
And now,
LA
here's
used the
problem,
horse police
though.
too.
Here's the problem.
Minneapolis
though.
usually will too, but because they were
definitely
like
not
they would have been doing all this
police's
shit too.
fault.
And were
I
or
bet
wanted
you
to.
most of
They
the
did in
people
North
in the
Minneapolis that
New
night. If
Jersey
you guys
State
remember
Police
that night in North
probably want all
Minneapolis
these people to leave
when
and
ICE
go home. They
lied
probably wanna
about
just
the
declare an
Venezuelan man and
unlawful
shot him in the
assembly, round
leg.
everybody up and
That
arrest
was the state police, the
But the
state
mayor,
troopers
or the
and
governor,
the Minneapolis
sorry,
Police Department were both out there
unfortunately,
flashbanging and tear gassing
so it doesn't
the
go
protest.
over like that.
And then at the
So what
Whipple
happens when
building,
you
you
have
had
stupid
the Hennepin County
politicians
sheriffs.
who don't actually understand how things operate in the ground, because they come here,
So
you
this-
know,
I
Jerry
mean, I really
Nadler,
don't
Dan
understand-
Goldman, the governor, they come here during the day and they go, wow!
People that
oh
don't
my
like the
good
system
God,
of
it's
policing
peaceful
is
out
across
here.
the board,
There's
whether it's the
nothing
federal
bad
government
happening.
or
They're
the
singing
local
songs,
police.
they're doing
You guys
chants,
just
but
saw
they
it. Like,
wouldn't
there's nothing to argue
dare
at this point.
show their mugs out here during the
You
night.
guys just watched all
as
that
soon
for
as
the
the
last,
sun falls,
however,
this
I was
is
there
the
like a
shit that
half hour.
happens. They wouldn't dare show their
just
face
getting
tags.
fucked
They have
up
no
by
idea what
the
it's like.
state police
So they're like,
for
oh,
nothing
yeah,
too.
we'll
Because like,
just
look at, I
set
mean, it
up
was like for what?
A little 1A site.
nothing.
This is where their protected free
Really
speech
nothing.
area is, and they'll definitely listen to law enforcement and do what they're supposed to. That's what happens when you have retards in charge, unfortunately.
And also in Minnesota, in the North Minneapolis that night, they had the Department of Natural Resource Police as well. They like to use the DNR cops because they have federal power. They had them at the Whipple building too.
Wait,
it looks
I'm
like
on
that they
Fox?
opened
What did I do on
traffic back
Fox?
up too now. What was that, you guys?
Somebody send
Do
me
you
a
guys
link.
think that was just a showing for Trump, so that way MAGA gets off her back, or what? What was that?
Oh, here we go with the garbage trucks again.
When politicians
So that way,
don't
'cause, like,
allow
that's some shit,
basic
like,
laws to be enforced.
You know,
There is no
when you
reason
don't
that this
want
should be
MAGA
happening outside of a
to
federal
make it
facility.
worse, I guess, in her
There's
brain.
no
that
reason
she
that every
sends out
night
the
these guys
police
should basically be left to fend
destroy the
themselves,
protest
except for an
themselves.
hour. They come,
Alright,
the
what do
state
you-
police
what
come
is
out for
it?
an hour and they rustle things up and then they leave. Congratulations. Accomplished nothing. Okay, so what was I on Fox for?
Jordan, are you okay? Yeah. Do you mind sharing what happened with you? I know, are you guys live? You mind sharing what happened with you, Jordan?
They targeted us directly. They were flashing a light in our face and then fired tear gas.
Well, thank you, Heath. I really appreciate that.
At our leg.
Yeah, it's going to be a long weekend, but that's okay. I love doing it.
I have a very bad back as it is, so I struggled to get up because my back locked up. My back is locked up right now.
Yeah, we're going to have a long weekend, guys. Probably coming on mid-afternoon tomorrow, about 3 o'clock. And then as much as we need to as well on Sunday.
Tear gas hit me while I was on
But thank you very much, Heath. I do really appreciate that.
like a white, never that. Yeah. So,
And major,
I wiped my face,
major
and
thanks
then,
to
just kind of trying to stretch my
the
back.
warden,
I have
my girlfriend, my
virtually no
beautiful,
disc left
amazing
in my
girlfriend,
L5, if you
who's
guys
helping
know
me
that.
out
So,
tonight.
basically like that. So even before this,
Okay,
like
somebody tell
any
me, what was I on
movement,
Fox
I can pull my back.
Fox
But
was showing the
when you're
crowd
being
live,
pushed by horses and stormtroopers back,
They didn't mention
I can't. It just gives out.
Do you feel that you were targeted by the police? Like, do
Oh
you,
yeah, 100%. And by the way, this is not the first
Targeted.
last
If he was
night,
targeted by the police, his ass would be in a cell.
throughout the night,
Moron.
during our interviews. Not just us, they've done this to other journalists.
Absolute moron.
They smashed a photographer's hand yesterday. They broke camera equipment of photographers. So we're not just talking about like the idea of
I think they were targeting me, man. I was just trying to have a drum circle, man.
I don't want to have like a rah-rah Democrat moment. This has been going on in America against journalists long before Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah, the left is being totally oppressed again, man. Totally left, man. Left in the right sucks because the right's always oppressing us, man.
They were targeting journalists.
They all, you notice they all say the same bullshit over and over and over again.
Protests in St. Louis that happened for a month that the media barely covered. Why would you first target journalists and legal observers before the protesters if you don't want anyone to see what you're doing in the protest? So police have been brutalizing protesters. Like, this goes all the way. I mean, pre-Rodney King. So whether it's ICE, like a lot of people think things have become specifically sinister under Trump. Yes, it's certainly gotten worse. Yes. But it was already bad, and I need you. If you are kind of like a rah-rah Democrat person, I don't care who you vote for, do you? I think
And I
Trump's
just want to
awful
be
too.
like super.
But you gotta wake up.
Looks like we got all the feeds up. I just went down through all the feeds again.
This is a Democratic governor who stood up at a press conference earlier today and said, this is a dangerous situation and it's unacceptable what's going on outside Delaney Hall. That's what she said. She said she was releasing the police here, her police, to de-escalate. She said over and over, de-escalate. She said over and over, it's unacceptable.
They keep saying that. The cops need to de-escalate. No. The fucking rioters need to de-escalate. Sorry, excuse my language. The rioters need to de-escalate. How about that? Christ.
Horses? Yeah. By the way, let's not even talk about the animal cruelty of that. They're not allowed to.
The cops need to de-escalate while they're having shit thrown at them.
You know what you could do? You could zip tie the protesters and arrest them. I would think that's wrong too. But if it's really about protecting people, people are choosing to be out here.
That trooper farted on me.
You could zip tie and arrest them for civil disobedience, African Americans.
Thanks, Dispatch. That's awesome. We got 70 likes, guys.
They've willingly got arrested.
Dispatch is helping me out here. We're running a, we're running like a, what do you want to call it? A like fest here. We're trying to get as many likes as we can this week. We're gonna do it all weekend. We're just trying to get some more likes. People a lot of times forget to hit the like button, so we're just being a little redundant for a few days to see if we can get the likes up a little bit.
And also, I mean, just with status quo, I've seen it happen, like with John and JT, and they've gotten separated in the middle.
Nobody's
of,
attacking them.
like that.
Here we go.
That's why that happens.
Well, here we go.
Let's go.
Oh!
Appreciate it. Thank you, Jordan.
Dumbass.
Guys, make sure you guys go subscribe to Status Quo. Sorry. He got injured, so I wanted to get his perspective of what happened to him.
What's this all about?
Is this ice over here,
Ford?
I should. Dude, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna pull masks off.
You got that 4K.
I know. I do. I've been doing that all night. They fucking kick tear gas back, whatever. I just go up and hit their faces. Unfortunately, they're wearing the mask. And I'm not gonna de-mask. Unless they touch me.
What a dork. That's why, like, you know...
Incredible footage.
Like
they're saying incredible footage. Status quo. They must be talking about.
If people are going to do shit, they're going to be in the camera doing stuff. But to intentionally like, run up and try to get them on camera, like, it's cringe.
State police are still down there, I guess.
I can call them a dork because I'm not running up into people's faces trying to get people fucking arrested and being a weirdo.
Yeah, lots of people are going to do this.
That's not even journalism. What is that?
Were you filming his Rolex
while
while he was mocking you?
Or
what?
You know, we're out here live.
Don't touch my shit.
With my own
I will fucking fold your knees in on your.
I don't even do that to ICE agents. How would that?
Get the fuck out of here.
How would you guys feel about if I were to run up to the federal agents and get in their face? I'll film and I'll move when they move.
Yeah, it's all planned. It's all bought. It's all paid for. Signed, sealed, delivered. Yep, you guys are right. Yep. I don't know. I'm getting ready to walk out and see where they're all at. I think Eddie's in the bedroom with the boys.
So it's like everybody's going to reconvene.
But Mama needs to get her ass in here. I don't know where she's at.
It's going to be an eventful weekend.
It's so funny how mad they get when you do the same thing they do to everybody else. They walk up and they're like zooming in on the agents' faces. You walk up and do the same thing to them and they fucking spurg out like little monkeys. And to be clear, that has nothing to do with race. Those were white people. But they behave. It's an analogy. Okay, well, listen, man. I'm sorry, but you're at a riot. Like, people are walking everywhere. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, Status Quo does a great job.
What they're
It's an
doing,
honor
the
to do
tents.
work
Do you
for
want
them
to check
and
it out?
Yeah, they're panicking is what they're doing.
I've
because
done
they got
multiple
raided.
streams
I got it on
for
video.
Status Quo.
So
really?
He went over there and raided the tent.
Obviously, we're both here, so that's not gonna be, it's when we're, you know, I'm sure we'll be in different parts of the country again.
Big weapons?
Some shit that shouldn't have been there.
You want to go check it out?
Yeah, I want to see what's
Okay.
up.
We're gonna check out their tent. Nick says SRT came and raided the tent while they were gone. They took stuff. They don't know what they took. Probably weapons.
Well, I'm awake now, y'all. I was starting to get a little tired earlier. I'm up now. Another 6-hour stream. Can I get a like on it?
All right, that's better. Mama Kitty's in. Are you talking about last night at this in Newark? There was damage last night, but it was mostly just debris and mess, and some graffiti. I didn't see like any trashed cop cars or anything like that. No.
Before we get another round of munitions transmissions from the New Jersey State
So they
Police.
moved. So all this stuff
reporting.
was down there. You can see the tent.
Let me try to find it from the Star Tribune.
So when
Minnesota.
When the state police came this way,
see about how the police
they started down there, if you guys remember, and they moved this way. And so once the line was this way, DHS apparently came in and raided the tent once all the protesters were on that side.
Lots of Minnesotans were calling about the act because we were filming ICE.
Apparently they're trying to figure out
doing what you guys have been seeing it. But Minneapolis police rarely responded to ICE calls, but still spent millions of dollars of taxpayer money on overtime. So what were they doing? Because they definitely weren't stopping ICE or anything like that. That definitely was not happening.
Yeah, they just,
You guys can go check out
again, state police.
It was weird. They came out with these brand new shields, and a couple of them had tables from the break room, and they pushed everybody back, made a big deal, used a bunch of flashbangs, put out a bunch of gas, and then they all just left. They're done. Yeah, it's the end of our shift. We're leaving. I don't know where they're at.
Back this way.
Thank you so much. Summer holiday for the 50. Appreciate
so everybody's just back right out in front of Delaney Hall here.
Yeah, the horses were very stressed. They were very stressed out. That's not a situation. I mean, they're trained and they have the blinders on, but it's still those are live animals. And then a horse freaks out and then kicks you, you're dead. That's the biggest thing I was worried about was not being behind the horse and bucking or something. You're cooked. You will die.
I'm sure they found weapons. Oops.
Or like
they love
severe
to
brain
kick the
damage
headlights
in the
out of
hospital
these.
forever.
These patrol lights now that they got on these cop cars, it's like alien mode or something.
They're all gone.
What was it?
I struggled to figure out what that
no idea.
That was medical services.
Emergency services. Emergency.
Yeah, this whole thing's planned. I thought that they were supposed to be giving them a safe space to set up all their stuff and everything. Yeah, this is all planned. They got all the water out there, got food. But they don't have signs and they don't have flags. I want you guys to notice that. All the protests up till now have had all these different flags and all these different signs, and I think they finally told these people, look, our message is not getting out because of all the F words on everything, because of all the F chants, and because of all of the mixed messaging that we're putting out with all the different gay flags and Hamas flags and terrorist group flags. These are your rookie anarchists here.
Another one. Watch out.
Wanting to get some training in tonight. Here they go, blocking the streets.
They're blocking EMS.
That's EMS trying to get through. Here we go. Now they're moving him back out of the way again. Oh, we're stupid. Sorry.
Did you not put barricades in front of EMS? You did, retard. They did, but they still blocked EMS.
They're probably pepper ball guns. It's basically the same exact thing. It's just they're all black, and they the pepper ball, instead of paint, it's got pepper spray in it. They normally will hit the road in front of the protesters, and it sprays up on everybody.
Run facial recon check. Blocking a public roadway. Obstructing EMS.
Ambulance coming through. So it looks like they're going to use the free stone barriers for roadblocks.
I have to say something now that's kind of ignorant,
So if anything,
but it was nice of the city or the state or the county or whoever to bring all them pretty orange barricades out to allow these guys to use them all night against them. Great idea, guys.
Yeah, man. Shit was wicked out here, man. Got wild real quick. Yeah, man.
Why are you doing your Hitler salute? Why are you doing your Hitler salute? He's doing Heil Hitler.
Got Nick Sorter and Cam running through the crowd. Giddy that they're getting
You're
their
committing
little
crimes. I'm
content.
filming. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am. I really believe that.
I got spicy air right into the corner of my eyeball.
Maybe he's going to steal the fence. Hey, I'm going to take this home. This will work with the dogs. Yep, it was sure nice of them to leave all this free fencing out there for them to use.
So it looks like their gate, they closed the gate.
They could make like a maze for him to drive through. This is stupid. I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing. They're a bunch of random ass people. But there's definitely training and coordination going on now.
Federal troops went behind the fence. See them setting stuff up back there, moving more garbage up here to the front. I'm going up with you, Will. I'm up with you until they tell us to leave.
They've now blocked ISIN. It's going to be a bad, long night.
Oh, yeah, we found out how far we could go.
They said thank you.
Yeah, there. So we got sidewalks.
Yep, I'm showing 77 likes. We're doing really good, guys. Yeah, hit that like button and give us a... Let us break a big record tonight. It's been a while since we've done this. Yeah, well, that's the thing. The ambulance is showing up there to help the very people that are in this hunger strike that they're out there doing their thing because of. That's the thing. They're obstructing an ambulance that's coming in to help the people that they're protesting for. Yeah, that was real bright, wasn't it?
Guys, do we have a...
Holy nickel. Thank you for the prognosis.
Supporting someone who insults my party. Well, I don't know. I'm not a party shill. not going to show for the Democratic Party. I don't know what that means.
We're debating on what the best way to violate the law is.
They might come out crazy. Come out wild. It sounded like it, so it's back up a little bit here.
Shut the fuck up!
Come on, kitty.
Not up, do you give us space?
Of course I do. I voted for Kamala Harris in 2024. First time I ever voted for a Democrat.
No, it's processing.
I voted for Tim Walz too, though.
Concentrates.
Oh, for God's sake.
So there will be a clash. And they have
You guys just gave him all the rights. You gave him all the rights. Step back from the barricade. 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 Lift that 14! Nice fucking
All right, guys, I want to just real quickly show you, this is what's going on in Portland, Oregon right now. This is, that's it. About 10 or 12 folks. And of course, they got the gay flag out there. There you go. You got somebody carrying an Easter basket. And you got a gay flag.
New Jersey police keep destroying their orange free speech areas.
That's
Wait,
all
the
that's
police
going on
keep
out
destroying
there.
them?
Not a whole lot going on. We're going to keep an eye on that. Looks like they're setting up the scrimmage line again.
What the news? Come on!
All right, they got a van blocked in. All right, they got this van blocked in. The van has some kind of blinking lights on the front of it. I assume it's some kind, I don't know, an ice van or something, I don't know. Oh, they're letting them through, kinda. Here comes the frickin' cavalry. All right, guys, hit that like button. We just crossed 1,000 viewers tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This is Starship Adventures.
So that's a security that owns the building. So you got the state troopers, you got geopolitics, and you have the federal government all three working there to crush the First Amendment.
Everybody likes the lab. Let's take 117 here.
We got the
if you would be so kind. Cappuccino, obviously found free and full independent. Forex hotels, security, possible medical drills. Sitting out here listening to my life over. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you everybody in our super chat, especially the people and team. Tristan, thank you so much. I'm going to try to post some more.
Private security as Geo Group. They went back in, John, but they came out and fired at them. The Geo Group did. Yeah, Geo Group did. Private security. Shit, man. We have no freedom in this country. We're cooks.
All right, you see what they're doing there? They're trying to destroy the bricks there. They're trying to look at that. Here we go. They're pulling the bricks off of the median strip there, or the side of the road, whichever, and they're using these to put on the flat part on the bottom of these fence rails. These fence rails are made to have sandbags or bricks or something hold them down during wind. So they're using them like they're supposed to be used, but they're ripping this, they're taking these bricks, these are government sidewalk bricks out here, and they're ripping them all off, and they're using them to hold this fence in place. Yeah, this is blocked up good now.
The mood feels like somber but resilient. I mean, you guys.
I don't know. I know that there was some guy that was making threats against the ICE agent and his family or something, but I don't know what the status is on that. I did read something about that earlier.
The local police force are not going to actually help the protests. They're going to work alongside the federal government.
Okay, so we've taken over a city street here now. And they're stacking bricks in the middle of the street. That's what they're doing. They're taking them from that. Maybe that's a planter or something over there. It's on government property, though. It's all part of that, whatever that is there. But they're taking the bricks.
They're gonna have an ambulance coming out.
Oh, look at this! They got a construction barricade. Here we go.
No, that's the Fuck Ice song, not the Ice, not the Vanilla Ice.
Look at that. They're stacking all those big, huge rocks and bricks. This is going to be a bitch when the guys come down and have to clean it off the road.
Some lost their phones. So they are getting their aid station, and man, I don't know. We like walk down further? Let's go see if the state police are still
Go through the night.
on the scene.
Fasting, guys, fasting.
And they're like, just, I don't, that was a wild thing. It's a private security firm. This building.
Hey guys, we're going to be on all weekend with coverage of all this crazy stuff, so throw a subscribe on there. At least hit the bell for this weekend so you know when we go on live. We will be going live tomorrow sometime in the afternoon and also again on Sunday, and we'll have continuous live coverage through the evening and as late as we need to go. This is Starship Adventures. It's 11:40 on the East Coast and here in Newark, New Jersey at the Delaney Center, where we're watching riotous activity in progress. And also it is 8:40 right now in Portland, Oregon, where about 13 gay people have showed up for the protest there. I say that because the only flag or sign that they're showing is that of gay pride. I think which flag is it? I think it's
MMIW G2SLGBTQIA+.
Yeah, that's the only flag they're showing. So I assume that the gay people have showed up basically to protest. All right, so here we go. They've opened it back up for the ambulance again. They're going to either need to do this one way or do it the other. Oh, now we're moving it all back. We got to move it all back. It's like, what are we doing? Are we? What's the end game here? They're going to keep moving it every time an emergency vehicle comes. LGBTQ. Oh, here, let me put this brick here. How can they be stolen bricks on stolen land? Oh my God. All right, so here we're building a fortress here in the middle of the road. This reminds me of the no-go zone from Portland. Remember that? Wasn't that Portland? Seattle or something? Portland? I think it was Portland. Uh-oh. Is that... I don't know. Starting to wonder if that's not looped. That lower left one might be looping, guys. I'm not sure. I'm checking it now.
I gotta sit, you guys. Give me a second.
Yeah, that lower left one, that happened all about an hour ago.
Guys, go over to my Twitter and interact with the clips I've been posting. They're a lot better quality. Audio's super good. I filmed them on my other phone. Go interact with the posts I've been throwing up on Twitter. Thank you for the super chats. We got one from Jennifer Farron.
Come on,
Thank you so much.
Monger.
And from Big Soap Dispenser.
Monger.
Thank you so much. Got another guy. The raccoon. Barrier. It's under those bricks. It's also in the dirt right here.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's because it's all.
No, when it blows and blows. Yeah.
That's why the smart riders come in with a gallon of water and they just wet all this crap down. They're total rookies. Yeah, the Portland guys, they would kind of dissolve when it down. It's too mud. You wouldn't be getting amazed from it at all.
Make a grown man cry.
I don't know. Shout out to the IQ of the Portland people. It's not that high, but it's high enough to at least like wet down there. Like, you know, Panda would be out here like getting all this wet. You'd have base fades.
Well, they are the professionals. They're not coming for a while.
So we've still got a real good amount of people out here, guys. Probably 200, 250. They're spread out still, so but they're all down that hill too, right over by the camp. So it's definitely.
Yeah, there's no reason for a single ICE agent to be on that property, really. Like, yeah. What business does ICE have?
It's gonna be fast food, and then we're gonna go drink the booze in Gabe's room. Gabe, do you still have drinks in your room? Let's go. It's gonna be we've earned beers, I think, for sure.
Especially, yeah, with a yellow fucking squiggly spray painted line. Like, at least they stenciled this one. I mean, they misspelled it the first time, but, you know.
I've got some thanks to do here. We got some Cash App donations. Wade Warren, thank you for the $5 Cash App donation. Carrie Preston.
I did. So I went down Monday to
It was, there wasn't that many people there.
no, like 15, 20 people maybe.
Most of them later on did you go down there that night?
No, Taco was down here. I watched Taco's stream.
Yeah, so there was a pretty good number that showed up late.
Yeah.
But then the weather was fucked up.
Yeah, and then I took Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. So I wasn't down here Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, or Thursday night. Oh, I have almost no one in my stream. Almost no one.
All right, it's kind of hard to tell, but there is still
10 or 15.
probably, if you look in the lower right, there's still probably 200 or 300 people over there. That area where the red tent is there, I'm pretty sure that's the area that the city has designated as a safe area where they could set up their stuff and whatever. And it's kind of across the street and over a little bit. Now they've got a barricade crossing the entire road now, now that the two ambulances have gotten out. And there's where we're at, guys. We're basically, the road is blocked completely now by barricades that were provided by the county to the protesters. Great job, guys.
So Cam was like showing us fucking turning point.
Lower left is the, that's the ICE detention facility in Portland, Oregon. And all the other ones you're looking at are Newark, New Jersey at the Delaney Center.
That's part of, it was originally like part of like Breitbart's empire.
Oh shit.
Heather, I had Heather as one of my mods. She struck the fuck out of her.
Oh shit. Damn.
Damn.
Say media is like, I can't, I'm spacing on the website because it's been like, years since I've been there. Yeah, they're connected to like Breitbart, Daily Wire, all of them are like big media outlets. Wow. So they were restreaming me without permission, and Heather's like, boom. I'm sure they resolved it really quickly by just taking down the video.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, you can give them the 7-day notice and give them a chance to fix it. Usually they do, and they don't make that mistake again. Yeah.
Why give them a 7 days to make their monetization?
Because the other way, it's a strike the moment you do it,
Yeah? I had the most liberal fucking license in the world, and people couldn't follow it.
No. Give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
So now there is no license, and if you do it, you're...
There's an anarchist. See the guy right there? Center screen. We're following him now. He's got like the red headscarf on. Okay, we turned away now, but he was just dumping garbage and doing all kinds of stuff. That's an anarchist. He's literally just trying to make a mess. And he's wanting everybody else to kick in with him, and next thing you know, he's doing all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, I'm sure they got Star Trek on vinyl. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure. Oh, there he goes. Look at him. He's ripping the garbage open. There you go. What a tough anarchist. Ooh, the misdemeanor of spreading garbage. Ooh, he's a tough guy. Next thing you know, he'll be burning down Target stores. Ooh, man, he's a big time anarchist. You better not mess with his ass.
Moves around so much, he's hard to keep on top of.
Of these designated areas to assemble and minimizing the impediments to our roadways while de-escalating tensions in these areas. Once we delineate these zones, our posture would then focus on maintaining a peaceful environment. It is also important to note that while we establish these zones, our local ICE agents and partners have agreed to remove themselves from the immediate area, decreasing potential agitation from the protesters. We will continue to monitor this environment, continue to keep our public safety in the forefront of everything we do, and provide a peaceful environment for all.
All right, that was a statement from the state police dude there in New Jersey. I thought that was going to be longer than that. That didn't last very long.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get a quarter from injection. It was that hydronic hydronic acid shots, the gel shots. Like, yeah, they were $209. So that, yeah, there's no way I can afford to get the gel shot. And I think that would be an ongoing.
All right, guys. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. We're trying to get 100 thumbs up tonight. It's been a few months since we've been able to do that. So yeah, hit that thumbs up, guys. I'm constantly checking for different videos here.
Maybe consider leaving. So now we're getting the TV out.
That top center one, that's live. They're throwing garbage on top of the police cars. There you go. That'll teach him. That'll get you. That'll get the change you want. Yeah, there you go, you dumb asshole.
I had to get my tripod set back up. Sorry, y'all. We were low to the ground. I had to get that fixed.
Oh, what do you guys think about the new pretend media emoji?
Looks like a Russian fighting position.
My logo to that. It reads a lot easier.
He should just back that garbage truck up and just go right through that shit. Just drive right through it.
So the truck driver just is going to drive around. And also just fist pump. They're fist pumping, so they're actually going to turn around and go a different way. He's got his hand out the window. Actually, which is far different than the other way. They can see him. He's fist pumping out the window. There you go. So you can actually see working class truck drivers standing with the protests. No problem. Driveway here. So he was chill with going around? He was chill with going around? Okay.
He was like, love you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, so it seems. Yeah, I saw his fist bump. Yeah. Delaney Hall ice facility.
Oh shit. They're spraying shit all over them cop cars. Why would they leave those cars, ice cars, parked out there? You know? Why would they do that? Unless they're just old cars and they want them to get fucked up for the optics. I mean, what else could it be?
If you continue to damage the vehicle, it's a violation of 18 U.S.C. 1366.
Watch out, y'all. Watch out.
Yeah, they smashed the window. There's a brick laying on top of the cop car. If the cops don't do something soon, these cars will be on fire. Yeah, the hood's messed up, the windshield's broke. Oh, and there's an MRAP sitting there. Some kind of armored vehicle. Why would they leave these cars parked here? They're idiots. They don't give a shit. It's our tax money, right? Yeah, everything's New Jersey except the lower left. The lower left is in Portland, where the washed-up wedding singers singing.
I mean, look at the ice vehicle head. Yeah. No, Cam did not throw a brick. Someone did, and then Cam went to chase him to try to get their face for right-wing media. And the feds too. That's not journalism. I don't give a shit. Free speech is his first amendment right to do that shit.
Yes, that's exactly what they've done. That, like a bunch of pestilent children, bastards, they went and ripped all the garbage open and kicked it and spread it around and threw it on the cop cars. And then somebody just went up and threw a big brick on top of one of the cop cars and broke the windshield.
Well, I'm not going to challenge what you guys saw.
No biggie, our tax money will pay for it.
You guys... I personally think it looks blue.
Really does help the channel out. If you're here and you're not subscribed, maybe you've been hanging out for a while, the quickest way you can support this channel is by hitting the subscribe.
Oh, Cam's getting into it. Oh, Cam's using spray on people. Cam's spraying people. Oh, and his guy's got his gun. His armed guard is handing on his gun. Cam is in fights. Sorry, Joe. Light all of you up, he says. Cam's body. Cam is on his gun.
Zoom in on that.
Jesus, this is ridiculous. No, this is a riot. This is not free speech. This is not what the Constitution protects us from. Protects us from the government. No. This is not free speech. This is bullshit. This is them destroying our property.
That's Nick Sorter. They're running him into the building. Wow. They're running him into the building.
It keeps defocusing because
They're trying to Cam and Nick Sorter. They're pulling him in. So does Cam have a federal agent protecting him then? They're gonna fire at the
I believe this response.
Crazy list. Told you guys, cams are fed.
This response is going to be very bad. Doesn't represent it. No cameras in that quiet for them. Stay blue.
The entire country's a free speech zone. Alright. It's getting, the street light came on, so now it's going to be, yeah, we're done.
Cam's bodyguard put his hand on his gun multiple times, almost pulled it.
I need to zoom out so I don't, like, make you guys sick. Sorry, guys.
Cam, I've been telling you guys, cams are fed.
Use your gun and kill yourself!
Did also hear Cam's bodyguard getting frustrated with him for not like getting out of there. So he's saying, "Come on, dude, I'm trying to get him out of there quicker." You see the protest crowd here forming a line. So Nick Sorter's in there too. Nick Sorter was the one that went and grabbed Cam and then pulled them into the federal, well, the private building that's contracted out to the feds. But both Cam and Nick Sorter and their bodyguards went into the building.
Yeah, so Cam Higbee, spray mace.
Just go watch the Antifa roundtable video. And you can see who is on that with Trump. Just YouTube Antifa roundtable, and you will see who is on that roundtable, and it's all federal paid propagandists. Just like when in Broadview, Nick Shirley was able to walk right into the Broadview ICE facility. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, not that. I got him when Nick sort of ran to him, and then now
his phone's gone.
Oh, okay.
Phone's done. It's gone. So his bodyguards are getting fucked up.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling tomorrow's going to be big. I think it's going to be even worse tomorrow. So I don't know. There's a lot of stuff being pulled out here.
Yeah, I didn't catch what happened to Cam right away. I saw it happen though after.
But yeah, I think we could be looking at a bigger day tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to be going on sometime late afternoon, mid-afternoon to late afternoon. So hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, and also hit that subscribe and hit the bell. so you know when we go on tomorrow. We're at 92 likes, guys. We're really trying to get to 100 likes tonight. We're almost there. If you guys could help us with that, we'd really appreciate it.
There are, most people tonight are watching, and probably will be until 9 for sure. Well, it's after 9 now, so maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure he is a socialist.
Yeah, Cam and Nick Sorter are not journalists. They never have been, never will be.
I've been watching what I could of it, but I didn't watch any of today.
So we had to start tuning in. That's what happened there. Was, Cam got his phone and stuff taken from him, it sounds like, and he got extracted into the federal building with Nick Sorter.
94 likes. We're almost there. Hit that thumbs up, guys.
There still is a protest, though. They're actually regrouped, and there's actually a couple lines of protesters after all that. Still got some journalists out
You can
here.
call it what you want. It's a riot.
Everybody, we're over 7 hours of live coverage here. You guys can support the stream. You know, I try to avoid the propaganda influencers I have all night, but when they make themselves the, you know, when they do their thing and get noticed and stuff, I mean, it is what it is.
Celebrating the bridge is 100 years old, and of course tomorrow Portland Net is going
Cam's eyes are a little messed up, it looks like. Just put water in his eyes.
really very serious earthquake. The bridge is going to
It'd be interesting if, you know, if people got his phone, if there's
it's going to be right
government contacts in there. Or if there's, you can get the connection to Israel out of that.
The crowd kind of pushed back. I think the pepper spray ran out pretty quickly. Then the crowd kind of
They're going back in the further. They're going to be going back further in there. Wow. They're gonna, they'll get to leave in a vehicle, so they'll go out in a fed vehicle eventually. So they just went back in there further. Cam has a lot of haters in the right wing in MAGA, so this is only just gonna embolden them. We don't fuck him, right? But MAGA, like he's trying to influence a right wing base, and he's got a lot of problems there too because of his influencing for Israel. So just see, I mean, it's kind of cooked in his own sense. I mean, none of us fuck with him, so it's really just the right wing audience that he does influence or whatever, and then he's got a circle of hate.
All right, one or two of them have gone down, so they're starting to duplicate a little bit. I'm looking for more. We've also got a couple from Portland now down there at the bottom. So we're keeping an eye on that as well. I'm looking for anything I can find, guys. Stay with us. This is live continuing coverage out of Newark, New Jersey at the Delaney Center, and also Portland, Oregon, where we have civil unrest.
Lawrence O'Donnell read an Adam Cry quote on a show: "When you aren't making a difference, never stop. Everyone that is doing something to change this is making change." Thanks always. Thank you, Sarah.
Probably in there. He looked pretty upset, and he's probably in there urging ICE to.
It's federally contracted property.
Heads. His allegiance was pretty clear.
And the feds have been calling it federal property all night. So.
I hope they don't listen to him. I don't think that he's a source of any.
I stir shit for people to attack him. I literally was not even anywhere near him. Stop blaming me for Cam's problems. I was literally like not even anywhere near, and I came up after the fact. The good news is I've been live for the past 7 hours, so you guys know I've like not said a fucking word.
Guys, thank you. Thanks a lot for helping us promote the show. I put a lot of effort in. I got a lot of great people in here in the chat. I think this is going to go. I do. I think we just got to get it in front of more people. So thank you, everybody, for what you do.
Easy money. Easy. 7 hours live. 2,000 people watching. Dude, fuck. I don't even have nothing to do with that loser. I have another word for him, but I can't say that on live stream. good, buddy? Yeah, if that's a cam, I was about to say. Cam's a Fed. He's been one, I've been saying. Yeah, or bring him out. They wouldn't have been there deep. Andy G20 in my YouTube chat says Cam smashed up that car and they dragged him inside for questioning. True. True. So, what do you guys want to bet? They gas everybody to get Cam and crew out safely, or they come out in the vehicle? What do you guys think? One in the chat for gassing everybody to get Cam out, or two if they're going to come out in the vehicle. Let's figure it out. Let's guess. Let's put a bet on this. Another chatter just said, David Vanderbrook 3988 says, I watched the protest for 7 straight days, and today was by far the most peaceful on both sides before the state police pulled their crap. Literally. Yep. I would even give it to the feds today. You never want to hand it to the feds. I'm not saying that, but like today, they were not even. I mean, just watch the last days of footage that I have now, right? And how they behaved. And the feds were not even like saying it. They weren't saying anything to the protest. They had more of a relaxed posture up by the fence. They were staggered. You know, they weren't shit talking anyone, like, you know, making the situation worse. And then obviously, then the protest was peaceful too, in response. The only thing that, the one thing that started getting the protest riled up was when the state police came first and foremost to set up those free speech zones, and then said on the loudspeaker that, hey, get into your this is a First Amendment zone. And then protesters were like, what the hell is a First Amendment zone? What does that even mean? And the riot police came, like after a couple hours, and truly, I mean, I don't know, Chad, what do you guys think? You rewind. I was standing in the back, I had to go, I took a break, walked to my vehicle, got the gas mask and everything, which good thing I did, by the way, because holy shit, if I did not have that, I would have been cooked. But, Echo took over the street for a bit. Truly, I thought it was like L Friday in terms of, it's going to be an early night. Shitting me. Like, truly, like, there needs to be some accountability on, and that's why I was so upset at the governor here and the leadership in this state, because truly, I mean, if you were, what was that? Because even the federal agents at this point today had taken a more relaxed stance, and the protest was too. They were sitting in the street. They were sitting in the street, and not any, like, there was nothing, like, I really thought it was going to end today, to be honest, because the visuals and the intensity was just not there for, like, most of the day situation, and the feds were even... Which, fine, sure, I mean, that's fine, if that's what happens, that's what happens, and then I go home, and, we still saw 2 days worth of ICE agents acting crazy, but, shit, and then the state police came out and absolutely escalated. They escalated a peaceful situation, and the feds were even able to reel in their ICE agents, it seems, and they had HSI standing out there. So big L on for the state of New Jersey and the state leadership here for absolutely. Because again, if you were really worried about these protests ending and people leaving your state, like this situation like going away, I feel Okay, I had to take a couple pictures. Yeah, more trash. They're bringing more trash over.
Welcome in, everybody. This is live continuing coverage of the civil unrest in Newark, New Jersey. And to a lesser degree, we've got a couple of scenes coming in also from Portland, Oregon. What we are seeing is riotous at this time, damage to police cars, damage to government property, and garbage spread everywhere, all kinds of issues. And so this is a riot we've got going on. There's been no arsons yet or anything like that that I've seen, but we are continuing to watch it.
Yeah, we'll be safe. I mean,
I'm not sure. I'm turning down some of the background. I don't know where it's coming from. They've been pretty good tonight about not playing a bunch of copyrighted music, and I've been saying all night that the tactics have changed. No signs, no flags. They're not chanting the F word. I think they might have changed their tactics, went to some classes, done something. Yeah, please hit that the thumbs up button, guys. We're doing a little thing tonight. We're at 97. We're trying to make 100. You guys throw that on there. We'd really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why they've left those ICE vehicles out there when there's room inside for them. Sure looks like it's calmed down in the last 30 minutes. We're going to stay in here for a little while longer. Stay with us. This is Starship Adventures. We are on every night at 9 p.m. Eastern for 2 hours. And sometimes we come on early, sometimes we stay late, like tonight. It's currently 12:23 on the East Coast, 9:23 on the left coast. And the protest seems to be winding down some. There is still a number of people out there, but it does seem to be winding down. We are expecting large protests tomorrow here and other places. There was also protests today in New York, and these are a little bit different. These were Christians and Jews protesting Mamdani. Mamdani, who snubbed the Jews in their parade, and so that's also something we're going to be watching over the weekend as well. So the reason it looks like there's a lot of duplicates all of a sudden is because as these streams go down, they go back and they play the next live stream. So eventually, if I didn't do anything, most of these would end up back on a single video. They would all be on the same 1 or 2 videos, which is about where we're at right now. We've got about 3 live streams left out of Newark. It does look like that one is winding down. Everybody's walking away. So we're going to hang in here for a few more minutes and watch this. But this is about what time it started winding down last night, about 12:30. I stayed on till about 12:45. It's right now double at 25 minutes after midnight and 10 seconds mark. Yeah, that's why I keep that clock running in the upper right corner. It's in military time and it's Eastern time zone. Yeah, sometimes these videos will have their own timestamps, and yeah. this some kind of takeover? Yeah, this must be a live takeover. I don't know where this is. But yeah, this is a live takeover, something going on. I don't know if it's related. It doesn't look like the same place. That upper center one is, no, never mind. Yeah, this is some kind of takeover. Look at these morons. Look at these morons. Hey, look, let me see how fucking stupid I can be. Excuse me, that's like 3 times tonight I've used the word. I'm trying not to use it. What a dumbass.
You guys support independent media by just liking the stream.
Okay. Yeah. When did it start escalating?
Sunday night around 11. This is the first time I started to.
This guy's
What
going to
took it
end
off?
up wrecking. He's going to end up hitting somebody. He's going to end up wrecking. Look at these morons, man. What the hell? Absolute morons. Keep going till the transmission goes out, you stupid bastard.
Yeah. It's a long way to walk for our cars, huh? Yeah. Discourage everybody from coming, type of thing. Oh, really? Do they like the face people down here? Christians and all that, or what? Uh-huh.
Approaching zero. That is like it's never exactly zero. It gets closer and closer.
Okay. So they have Christians and all that, or what? Really? That's
You know what I
most
mean?
times.
Like
Okay.
at some point, some car is going to leave, and maybe someone throws something. Yeah, I think I just think we're going to be closer.
Some
Man,
people
these
don't
guys
like
are
the face,
nuts.
right? Or some, no? Not really? Okay. Yeah. Oh, they had a media area here?
Oh, you know, they built up a media area in front of the police station or something. Or the police facility.
Corrections.
Well, this is what our country's devolved into. Yeah, they're going to hit somebody. This is one of these takeovers. I don't know where this is going on, but this is coming in live.
Oh, yeah, because all the
Oh, yeah, all the media's down there.
if you're coming from any place in the country, no, it's not even bad. It's just like in there.
I know. Was this more loud tonight or last night or what?
Way more aggressive.
Force or whatever?
The crowd control equipment that they use.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if those
Guys, I think we're winding out here. I don't see anything else going on.
Do you think if they would have
Looks like
communicated?
it's starting to wind down. I'm looking for other videos, other things going on.
Yeah. Were you up front or kind of in the back or? Oh, you're packing up the tent. Moving stuff.
Yeah. But I kept at least like half a block of tear gas smoke was very
You don't have no gas mask.
I just have
Okay, yeah, that's not going to help.
it was, I didn't put it on in front of the problem.
Mhm.
I saw the smoke and it was too late.
Okay, guys, I don't see much else going on. If anybody else sees anything, put the channel name or the link, if you can, in the chat. I don't see anything else that's live. I was looking for the takeover. I don't see that. It come up and it gone. They don't leave those streams on long. That's another reason why it's hard to catch those live, because they don't leave them on long, because they bring them up, and then before anybody can figure out where they're at or who it is, they're gone again.
It'll be hotter tomorrow, I think, too. Maybe not. I don't know.
I've had.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But it's like this.
How's the water and all that coming in? People donate or what?
The thing is, it's very difficult to bring announcements. We can't drive up, and it's like a mile walk. So people are going to have to walk.
So all three echelons of force used between the federal government, the state government, and the private.
Yeah. Did you eat while you were out there? Hopefully you kept your energy, right?
And he was able to actually go.
Yeah, before you got here. Okay, is there any 24-hour places open
with
McDonald's? I hate McDonald's. But
so it actually protects them. They protect
all right.
speech.
You from here?
Whereas we're seeing
in this
the opposite
area?
For the protests, in which you had three echelons of enforcement between the state police, the federal government, and a private company, corporation, all use force against people expressing their First Amendment rights.
Uh-oh, it looks like some official announcement from the Socialist Republic of Canada.
In the street, it is what it is. Like, you're going to have people with contrasting opinions, and the street will figure it out.
Sewage treatment plant. There's multiple chemical processing plants. So this area is actually not very safe. I recommend the shoes that you wear here. You don't want to.
It's like, you know, if I went into an airport, I can't yell, you know, explosive device or whatever.
Because they're being kept in somewhere that is very toxic.
Not sure Merck comprehends free speech. I do. It's government control of your speech.
Not one.
And the government was not stopping Cam from doing what he was
the
doing.
distinction of leading his country into a recession. Now, we know that there will be a lot of excuses today, but excuses will not put food on the dinner table of the 2.2 million people relying on food banks. Excuses will not get the jobs back for the 120,000 people who've lost them, as Canada has the second highest unemployment in the G7. Excuses will not allow a young couple to buy a home, as Mark Carney has given Canada the worst housing costs in the G7. Excuses will not help the mother who is tossing and turning in bed at night, wondering how she will make her mortgage.
Oh, geez, yeah, wah, 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 wah. They're always the same thing up there. We need more money. We don't know what we're doing. All right, so anyway. All right, guys, does anybody see anything else? This thing is over with. It's done. It's over, just like that. The same thing happened last night. This thing is over. It's done. I don't think there is still maybe about 50 or so people out there standing around. But there it is. That's he's panning around right there, and you can see there is some people still hanging out, but I don't see anything else happening tonight. So I do need to go. I still have shows to produce tonight that air first thing in the morning. I still got to dial into the station and produce radio shows and install them into the system so that they will play tomorrow morning. So there you go. All right, guys. Well, everything's duping up here, and that's what we've got. We're running out of cameras. I do appreciate everybody being here tonight. Thank you, everybody. I do have some new video clips in the enclosure if you guys haven't seen it yet. And I got about a 4-minute song here on the way out. But yeah, it's been a good broadcast tonight. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I think it's going to be a good broadcast tomorrow because we're going to have. I think there's going to be a lot going on, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. All right, everybody, it's been my pleasure. My name's Ian. This is Starship Adventures. I'll leave the chat up for about 10 minutes so you guys can say goodbye to everybody. and finish your conversations. Everybody, have a good night out there. I got a quick 4-minute song and then the closer. And I close each night with the national anthem and a traditional sign-off. If you guys have never waited and checked it out, you should. It's worth it. All right, guys. Everybody have a good one out there. Have a pleasant night and a safe tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow late afternoon back here on Starship Adventures for the Sights and Sounds of Earth. A special long-form edition tomorrow covering whatever happens, wherever it happens. And we'll see you guys then. Have a good night, everybody. 7 3s. 7 3s.
Well, I woke up this morning, turned on the news. Another leftist rally with their matching tattoos. They got blow-up animals and rainbow cakes, superhero cosplay, and a bunch of sad sack betas in tights and face paint. Blue hair Karen screaming at the sky, while some washed-up wedding singer belts Imagine and starts to cry. They don't know what they're protesting. They just know they're mad, marching for 12 straight hours like it's gonna fix the world. Oh, how sad. From defund the police to free Palestine, they scream at the clouds all day and wonder why nothing's changed. It's the dumbest damn circus that I've ever seen. A bunch of ignorant socialists living in a fever dream. They got signs saying eat the rich while wearing 300 jeans, demanding 25 minimum wage for a job they've never seen. They block the interstate for climate change, glue themselves to the road, then cry when the cops show up and say, time to go home. Beta male's not in along like good little boys, while their girlfriends scream fascist at the mailman delivering toys. They don't know what they're protesting. They just know they're mad. Welcome back to reality.
Is that special someone in your life screaming at the TV every time they see our president? Crying in public because literally Hitler just tweeted? Still wearing their Teachers Union supporter shirt from 2012 while yelling fascist and Nazi? Well, help is finally here. Introducing Trumpanol, the leading treatment for acute Trump derangement syndrome in adults. Available in original Trumpanol daily tablets, MAGA strength Trumpanol for MSNBC addicts still crying about 2016, Trumpanol anal suppositories for when the derangement is really deep-seated, Trumpanol butthurt cream for triggered snowflakes, Trumpanol overreaction ointment to calm hysterical meltdowns, Preparation Orange for that burning sensation every time they hear his name, Trumpavol to finally let go of their Oval Office obsession, MAGA ears to stop hearing racist and fascist in every sentence, Trump drops to dry up the endless tears over mean tweets and see reality for the first time, MAGA middle for monthly emotional cycles triggered by Fox News, MAGA, the performance enhancer that makes your sex life great again. Hopefully this will help her chill out. Trumpalax, the powerful laxative that helps them shit out years of liberal brain rot. Trump wipes for cleaning up after explosive emotional diarrhea on social media. Trumpicillin, the antibiotic that kills TDS bacteria and CNN talking points. Trunquil, the nighttime bitching, complaining, protesting, hating, stupid head fever so you can rest medicine. Slip into a peaceful acceptance of reality. Trumpanol, for rapid onset TDS, comes with a fact-acting IV applicator. Trumpacid, calm your belly when the bad orange man comes on TV. Patriot patches, for steady and continuous medication so you don't relapse in the office later. And LibBlock condoms, specially formulated to attack and kill liberal or socialist sperm, because the last thing you want is little liberals running around with your last name. Trump PM, get a good night's rest and wake up loving your country. Trumpacaine, a topical analgesic that will put away the pain of defeat after the next election. Trump Anti-Raid Rub, it's gonna be a great massage. Trump Ozak, specially formulated to ease the anxiety associated with red hats orange hair, and the success of others. MAGA tugging cream to prevent friction injury while she is spending all that time protesting. Trumbilium, mood stabilizer for the real crazy ones that need extra help. Trump adrenaline blocker for when you can't stop yourself from running down an ICE agent. Trump Zempic, because no one should have to be fat and liberal. MAGA meltdown gummy bears infused with THC, a fast-acting way to take your medicine. Comes in 2 flavors, original and now the new freedom flavor. Trumpons, absorb your monthly meltdowns with Trumpons approved for use in Minnesota men's rooms. Comes with the orange MAGA applicator. Finally, if all this does not work, try alcohol. Introducing the new Landslide Lager, a Trumpinol-infused alcoholic beverage. Drink your ignorance away with Landslide Lager. Trumpinol is a medication that works fast to reverse the debilitating symptoms of TDS and bring your loved one back to reality. Side effects may include uncontrollable urges to be nice to the people around you, sudden improvement in critical thinking skills, excessive consumption of red meat and outdoor grilling, spontaneous outbursts of America, enthusiastic patriotism, flag waving, and an inexplicable desire to get a job or start a nuclear family. Patients have also reported increased tolerance for differing opinions, temporary loss of victimhood, sudden appreciation for border security, complete remission of pronouns and biosyndrome, spontaneous voting for lower taxes, and in extreme cases, you may even become an entrepreneur and start your own productive business. Do not take Trumpinol if you are allergic to winning, common sense, or constitutional republics. Available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Buc-ee's, Radio Shack, Sky King Fireworks, the Portland Airport, in the Portland Mall, and in the Trumpinol kiosk at the ICE building in Portland, Oregon. Or just buy it wherever fine psychedelic and hallucinogenic drugs are sold. Trumpinol. Get back to reality. Stop being a crazy bitch. Ask your doctor if Trumpinol is right for you.
Trumpinol, welcome back to reality.
This is the YouTube channel Starship Adventures, broadcasting live from Starship Studios in North Fort Myers, Florida, in the United States of America. We thank you for joining us this evening for another broadcast of the Sights and Sounds of Earth, covering every breaking news story across this troubled planet of ours. We brought you the raw, unfiltered pulse of the world in real time through our unique multi-screen format, broadcasting in high definition worldwide via fiber optic connection. Starship Adventures, a new kind of YouTube content. To our regular viewers, our loyal crew members, our amazing moderators, and everyone who tunes in each night at 9 p.m. Eastern, we thank you. Your support keeps this independent voice alive and well. We'll be back tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. Eastern with another live edition of the Sights and Sounds of Earth, right here on Starship Adventures. Until then, stay safe, stay informed, and may God bless you and these United States of America. This is Starship Adventures, and this concludes our broadcast day. Good night, America, and around the world. Kilo Oscar 4, Echo Foxtrot Sierra. Signing off. QSY, 7-3s, everyone, 7-3s.